campaign about it.
Great cold open, guys.
It is a great cold opening.
Oh yeah.
But I cut off your questions. People only heard the response to your question, which makes it even better because they won't get any context. Go visit our website to purchase our deleted scenes for approximately $18 million, and you can hear the split-second question he asks.
That's actually not a bad idea.
OnlyFans, but only deleted scenes.
Only
It's all outtakes and deleted scenes.
only cans.
Only cans.
Only
Yes.
cans.
Yes.
We only sell baked
Subscribe
beans.
to my only cans, guys.
We only
Cairo's
sell
gonna make
baked
an only
beans.
cans.
You're gonna make an only cans?
Cairo's gonna make an only
I think
cans.
Bonus is gonna make it only cans, but his is gonna be like gun porn, where it's just like he just like maintains weaponry.
No, he can make an only cans, but it's just silencers. Shout out to like the 5 people that will watch this episode and understand that.
Lamel. Anyway, welcome back to Code Korner K4 episode Big Number. I am your host, Small Number.
Episode.
Joined today by 3 medium numbers. Last time on Numbers Are Us, the group experienced the shock of a lifetime as I pulled all of my literary knowledge and classical tropes to pull out the most unpredictable maneuver and have Flavius show up to a gala in his own hometown. Nobody saw it coming. It was
what a twist!
Yeah, what a twist! Everyone was entirely dumbfounded. I rendered them all speechless for the entire hour-long episode. It was just an hour long of me laughing to myself while the rest of the group was catatonic.
I was very salty.
Yeah. So the group.
I was so happy.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of salty.
That probably was like the funniest episode I think we've ever had so far, at least for a very long time.
You found no shortage of ways to fuck me that episode.
No, it was great. And then it was revealed that the Hermes Johnson has this kind of competitive rivalry with Flavius going on. Who can blow the most money in the shortest amount of time? It was Flavius, for now anyway.
It was me, Barry.
It was me, Barry. And then the group went their separate ways, and were told to report to the racetrack the next morning to conduct the second leg, to be a part of the second leg of the race. And the party bought a mech. Not that that's important for last session, but you know, we talked about it last session.
It's a cool mech.
Yeah. So, does anybody have anything else they want to do the night after the the rest of the evening after the gala concludes, or do we just time skip to the next day?
What I'll probably do during downtime is I'll probably start working on the robot animal.
The robe animal, all right.
For Dona.
Okay. Yeah, you can keep doing that for a few hours. The rest of you, anything in particular? Cool.
I don't know. I passively flirt with Faith. I don't feel like flirting with you right now, Dakota. I'm sorry.
Well, if you won't flirt with me, then you don't get the in-game benefits of it. Then you must seduce me to seduce Faith. All right, that's how this works.
All right, I go up to Faith, after she got out of her car, and instead of pinning her against the wall, I pin her against her car. I look her deep in her eyes as I go.
Nice cock.
Nice.
What the fuck?
I think she would respond very, very well to that comment.
Oh yeah. I probably kind of want to go with that now.
Lamau? she would tase you on the spot.
Damn. Only if I was wearing a tase resistant shoe.
Are you? I forget. I don't think you are. Did you buy the?
I don't think the suit is, but I bought the thing.
Well, yeah. Well, are you wearing the like electrically insulated trench coat?
I think that trench coat would replace the jacket I have. And if I'm not wearing the suit to the ball, then yes.
Okay.
Or like, if we're not at the ball, then it'd be that. But regardless, though, I don't really have anything. Yes, I'll strike up a conversation, but otherwise, no.
Okay. Then in that case, the rest of the evening goes by pretty smoothly. You all had your fill of food and such at the party, so there's no further distractions in that department. You all head off to your rooms, and you all have an undisturbed and pleasant evening's sleep. There is no,
cool.
there is no assassins coming to slit your throats in the middle of the night. There are no poisoned food service deliveries. You guys don't wake up in front of a dead body with cops knocking on your door. Nothing like that.
Sick.
So you all wake up. Yeah, I assume you'll get ready, and then you head over to the waste whack.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to watch Flavius.
You want to watch Flavius? Well, he does have a reality TV show, so you can do that.
I mean, I'm into the
Bro, fucking TV disguise plot part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Hello, yes, I am. Oh God, what was bugger? What was that NPC's name? Honestly, forgotten.
Which one?
Who? Carl Hoppen?
Yeah, Carl Oppenheimer.
Oh, Carl Oppenheimer.
He's like, yes, hello, I'm here from GITV, and I would like to do a special on your house, Flavius. Please let me into your home, unguarded and unobserved.
You know, every time.
Oh God.
1 for 1 on that.
But that's the ultimate plot to kill Flavius. Is just you pretend to be a celebrity and then you, I don't know, hack his like door again and smack him real hard with it. So yes, you all wake up, you get ready, and you all make it to the racetrack on time. Like the half an hour early or whatever before the race actually is supposed to begin. And
Yeah.
Faith has been prepping herself in the eventuality that she needs to do the racing today. So she's wearing her character art clothes. She's got her racing jumpsuit on. She's got her racing helmet with her. She's psyching herself up, preparing herself in case Barry is like, I don't know, catatonic or in a coma or something. You all make it to the track, and Frank and the Hermes Johnson are by the car with Bonus already, and the three of them are chit-chatting. Frank is managing the vehicle. It is Barry's car that is on the track at the moment, and you all approach with the two sisters, and Johnson's like, "Oh, good morning, everyone. Barry should be arriving shortly from the hospital. Now, he probably won't be conscious when he gets here, but don't worry, I have an adrenaline shot to fix that problem right up." And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a tablet and he hands it to Oid, and he's like, "Mr. Oid, since you don't have anyone to guard, since Barry's going to be doing the racing, I would request that you use this tablet. It's hooked up to the auto surgeon in Barry's car, and it'll monitor his vitals. And you can control the auto surgeon. So if if any readings go wonky, if his blood pressure gets too high or if his heart rate gets too low, I don't care if his blood sugar gets too low, okay? You use that tablet and you keep him conscious. All right?"
I will give him a thumbs up.
He's like, "Great, that's what I'm looking for." And then, as he says that, the kind of like staff entrance door to the to the track access, the asphalt, road access, opens, and a bunch of doctors wheel Barry out on a stretcher. He is unconscious, and they wheel him over, and they stop near you guys, and the head doctor's like, "All right, Mr. Xanthorpe, here's your patient, as requested. I should recommend, he is currently unconscious, and we had to detox him. We give him a kidney replacement, give him some blood transfusions, and of course the nanite treatment as well. So he should be alive, but I wouldn't recommend you let him do many more drugs outside of steer, because, well, his body might just shut down entirely. So when you get to Denver, I've contacted my companions over there, and I've arranged for them to basically, put Barry on a full intensive detox for that whole 24-hour period between races. So he will hopefully be a bit more coherent after that procedure. But for now, here he is. Don't let him do any more hard drugs, please, and also don't let him go near any more VR headsets. Just in case something like that happens again. I don't feel like having to replace his skin again. The bill's paid, sir, so have a good day. And they just walk away and leave Barry strapped down to the stretcher, unconscious, with you guys. So yeah,
I'm not touching that.
Barry the biohazard. What do you mean, bro? So Xanthorpe, he gets his bald bodyguard to place Barry in his car, and then the bodyguard pulls out a big needle and he jams it in Barry's chest, and he gives him a bunch of adrenaline, and Barry, he comes to, and he's like, where am I? Who are you? And Xanthorpe's like, hello, Barry. It was me, Barry. And Barry's like, oh, cool, whatever. He's like, is it race day? And Xanthorpe's like, yes, Barry, it's race day. And Barry's like, all right, sick. Is my car, ready to go? And Xanthorpe's like, yes, Barry. Barry's like, cool, all right, leave me be then, and I will do my job. And Xanthorpe's like, all right, cool. And he's like, oh, another change from last time. Bonus and Frank will be riding in a separate helicopter from the rest of you, because he needs to stay in the air the entire time and feed Barry directions, because Barry didn't have time to learn the routes. Yeah, because he was overdosing for the past 24 hours straight. So, yeah, Bonus and Frank, I've already talked to them about that. They know how to handle that part of the business. The rest of you, same thing as last time. Fly over to each of the different pit stops, do your thing, fix up his car when needs fixing, and I'll see you all at the end. I'm going back up to the Mile High Club, if you know what I'm talking about. And then he walks away with his bodyguard.
All right. Well, let's get cracking.
Cool. So you guys, take your places. You get back in the helicopter. You guys do see, at the very back of the lineup, is Flavius, and there is this humongous crowd of reporters. It's such a large crowd of journalists and drones that other racers are actively being impeded by moving around their own cars, because there are so many reporters, and there are these huge weird floating helicopter VTOL things that are circling around the racetrack, filming everything as well. The commentators, stuff like that, are also in there, and Flavius is giving autographs, and he's answering questions. His car is a top of the line dream model vehicle. And it is, the absolute peak of technological advancement, as you would expect from Flavius. And he is there. He is back dressed in his toga. That is to say, very little. You can't imagine that he would be comfortable in a leather seat car, nude. But whatever. It's Flavius. So yeah, he's giving his speeches and stuff as you guys leave the track. You all get into the helicopter. Nothing goes wrong there. The pilot, does what he's supposed to do. And you all, take off, and you see the second leg of the race kick off as the cars blast through the 6 cylinders compound and out into open road. Being that this is the Midwest, it is more or less a straight shot to the next city, which is Denver, Colorado, in case you're wondering.
Okay.
So it is more or less a straight shot. And in the briefing you all received, or will receive anyway, in the helicopter, this is the leg of the race where the guns really come out, because it's such a straight shot that, it's just this part of the race is all about whose car is fastest or who has the biggest gun, because there's no sharp turns to gain time on maneuverability. So, for example, Barry's car does pretty well here because he's a muscle car, so it's all about horsepower.
Yeah, right.
Plus
Gas
he has,
guzzling and
yeah, you know how it is. Plus he has a 50 caliber machine gun built in the hood of his vehicle, so that also helps. So you all see the racers speed out of Chicago's walls and through the huge circular fields, the farm fields that surrounded the city, and cars. This massive line of vehicles blast past down this road, this main highway that has been closed down for the race. And the race probably takes a good 8-10 hours. This is probably the longest leg of the race by far. And you guys see Barry, who started off in the 50s or 60s places. He's dropping oil slicks behind his car, dropping caltrops behind his car to pop people's tires. He's got the tire spikes in the rims of his car that pop people's tires as he passes them. People are jumping over each other. People are doing wacky spins and drifts and 180-degree turns, all this stuff. Flavius's vehicle, if you guys are paying attention to where Flavius is, which I assume you are, Flavius, his vehicle is probably the 6th fastest one here, just outright, and it easily blows past most people. He goes from 220 something to 80 something by the end of the race.
fuck.
Yeah, he is a quick boy. Not as many places as Barry made up.
Alright,
He's still behind Barry.
Did Barry make?
Barry, between, his car is good, but Barry the man is not so bueno. He remains pretty constant. He was in the mid 50s, so he gets to the upper 50s, but Mr. Oid can manage his vitals and stuff like that, and you can tell his body on steer is a hair's width from just imploding on
Crashing.
itself. And Oid has to frantically give him blood transfusions, has to pump full of adrenaline, has to give him Narcan to get the high out, and then immediately give him more steer to keep him able to drive the vehicle fast enough. It's a full-time job for Oid, pumping him full of various drugs and having to cut him open with the auto surgeon constantly to keep him awake. But he does, and he doesn't make it to the
Keep him
finish line.
awake. Keep him alive.
Yeah. So he does remain conscious and alive the whole time, mostly. Yeah. So you guys make it. He does make a few pit stops and they are a bit longer than usual, mostly because the modifications to Barry's car make it kind of cumbersome to replace certain pieces. And it isn't just like, oh, replace his tires because they're worn out. And this is like, he can live for a pit stop. You have to replace like the door panels, the windows, because people have been shooting at him and stuff like that. Like he narrowly avoids rockets. He avoids lasers. He avoids machine gun fire, like grenades being dropped out of people's cars. People who have like Uzis and are just like shooting out of their cars with like straight up machine guns. It's pretty wild and wacky. And it is just a straight shot. The dust cloud. This race kicks up, threatens to knock your helicopter out of the air a couple times. That's how much and how fast they are going. It is quite an experience, I would say. But you all do get to get a good show. Mr. Pavel, the Dixon Industries racer, is still numero uno, followed by some Canadian Enterprises guys and Xenocorp guys.
Okay.
A lot of the motorcycles get taken out at this point in the race. Unsurprisingly, because all it takes is like a bullet and that bike is out of commission. So a lot of the motorcycles get taken out, and not all their riders survive the collisions, which is no bueno. But you know, it's their choice. They chose to enter a death race in a motorcycle, so you know,
pretty bad decision if you ask me.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. The number one biker, the one in it's farthest in front compared to the rest of them, she's still around, and she's a pretty well-known racer, so you're not surprised that she's made it this far and not perished. Plus her bike is like super heavily armored, so that also helps. But yeah, after like a solid 10-hour drive, you guys do make it to the city of Denver, Colorado. Your helicopter lands. You get out. LSSI immediately rushes an ambulance onto the track and wheels Barry off in an ambulance because they need to get him detoxed ASAP to keep him from ODing during the next leg of the race. We're gonna give him like.
I think by the end of this, he's gonna die.
He's just gonna be more metal than man. Like after you guys land and stuff, and they wheel him off, you guys hear Xanthorpe talking to one of the doctors, and Xanthorpe is paying for a heart transplant, 2 kidney transplant for both his kidneys get to be new fancy bionic kidneys. Getting a bionic heart transplant, blood transfusions. He's getting new like organs put in. To give him.
I'm gonna walk over to Xanthorpe,
medicine.
And I'm gonna ask him, why don't you just give him bionics? Like,
oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving him 2 bionic kidneys, a bionic heart. I'm giving him nanosurgeons in his bloodstream to regenerate his body, aka what Bonus has in him, like military grade healing factor. He's like, I'm giving him a couple of additional organ sacs and glands in his body, synthetic of course, and they will produce stabilizer chemicals to keep him from overdosing if he needs it. Also going to put an adrenaline sac in his body, well, an adrenaline rib in his rib cage, so that if he does overdose, I can activate that remotely, and it'll, jumpstart his body again. It's like I'm giving him, like, if somebody were to kill him and he were to go on an autopsy table, the coroner would be shocked at the amount of stuff that I'm shoving into this man's body. Okay.
I mean, you know what? All right.
He's like,
when you're right, boss.
He's like, good. I'm glad you agree. And he's like, and he turns to Oid and he's like, then Mr. Oid, Mr. Bullet will be out of commission until the next leg of the race. Well, I mean, he'll race obviously, but the Gallon's like he'll be too busy being operated on to do anything. But after that, my orders are for you to keep him from doing any drugs. Period. At all.
I'm gonna turn to Xanthorpe and I'm gonna be like, I have 2 questions for you, cause well, actually, out of character, really quick. Did I end up bringing a rifle with me, like a long range rifle? No, right?
I don't think so.
All right. So I'm gonna turn to Xanthorpe, and I'm gonna be like, all right, one, I need a weapons dealer, shop, anything. If
He's
you
like,
know of any
you're
place
talking to
around
the
here.
manager of a district of the mega city of Ryanstown, bro. I can deliver you your weapons from home in like an hour.
Perfect. Can I get my my was it a lever action rifle or was it a bolt action rifle?
The sniper was bolt action.
Because I have 2 sniper rifles.
Yeah, you got the anti-material rifle with a thermal scope on it and the smoke screen launcher, and you have the compact one with the suppressor on it. That's the bolt action.
I think I might go with the suppressed one.
Okay,
Bolt
that's
action.
the bolt action. Okay, he's like, all right, yeah, I can have that could be here by tomorrow morning, basically.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, there should be a bandolier with it, with rounds on it. So
He's like, yeah, I can
it's
tell
there.
my guys.
All right, perfect. And secondly, I had another thing I wanted to ask Xanthorpe.
Sure.
I can't remember what it was. Oh, those parts. The other parts for the robot animal. They should be coming soon. I know that much because I said they would arrive around the 3rd leg, and this is the 3rd leg. So.
Yep. And they will be here tomorrow morning as well.
All right, sick nasty. There was something else I wanted to ask. I can't remember what it was. I'll remember it later.
Cool. The rest of you have anything you want to discuss, ask, inquire about?
It's not like he's a hard person to reach.
I think I'm sated as far as curiosities go.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't really got much. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got guns on me, so I'm not really worried.
Alrighty. So yeah, in that case, you guys, was like, all right, well, cool. In that case, I'm going to go call my accountant and have him handle the bill for Barry's surgeries. I will see you all tomorrow at the gala then. Cool. And then him and his bald bodyguard promptly walk away.
Well, all right, guys. I'll turn to Donna and I'll be like, "Is there anything around Colorado that you wanted to do?"
She's like, not really. I mean, there's, the mountains, I guess, but we're gonna be there next time, like next leg of the race. She's like, I mean, we could do the, usual tourist stuff. I've not been here in a while since we didn't make it this far last time.
Sick nasty.
Cool. So yeah, you all had your night's rest at the 6 Cylinders, which is, smooth. You will have your dinner and stuff, room service dinner. No problems there. Nothing going on. You guys will even see Flavius when you get back to the 6 Cylinders. He isn't even staying here. Thank you. So I just got a sandwich delivered to me. So.
Tasty.
I mean, it's a BLT
Sponsored by
minus the
Hermes.
T. Sponsored. I had a Hermes Primate drone driving through my skylight. So you all, do your usual stuff. For Nox's case, Faye says that she wants to check out because this is Colorado, the home of the smoke leaf industry. So she wants to engage in that business. Then on the morrow, if you will.
The casino, you said?
No,
No, the smoke leaf
production.
Oh, the smoke leaf.
Smoke leaf production.
Oh, she want to smoke.
Yeah, bro, because Barry's not here to do it, so somebody has to, you know?
She's
Somebody's got to
like,
fill his
"What?"
role of resident druggie.
Wow. Sure. Why not? I'll look at her and be like, sure. I ain't got a problem with that.
Sick nasty.
Yeah. Man, she's gonna be high out her mind. Like, wow, don't touch that over there. She's like, what? And then blow up.
Yes, the classic.
Episode 36, Faith destroys a Smokely factory.
Yeah, because every smoking factory has to have a self-destruct button on the wall and a big red button, easily
not
pushed by
touch.
accident. Yeah, labeled "Do Not Touch." No glass case, no switch to just a
Yeah,
big red
It's
button.
just a button that says
Small.
warning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Small enough where, like, even a toddler could touch it.
Yeah, it's super low to the
Yeah.
ground. Very bright red. It glows. Very attractive to be pushed. And it's a legal requirement for every smoke leaf warehouse.
Surrounded by beautiful artwork, you know.
Yeah.
It's not a self-destruct button, it's a purge button. So it purges all product.
Yeah, lights it all on fire. It makes the entire state high.
Emergency hide
Probably
button.
hotboxing Colorado.
Emergency high button. So you guys have a nap, and you all wake up the next morning with your various plans. Frank probably would tell Bonus that he wants to go and drink at a bar.
I want to go to a bar.
Yeah, and I want to drink. And Bonus is like, here, buddy. So yeah, you all sleep, you all wake up, and you're all woken up extra early at 5 o'clock in the morning by a frantic phone call, a group, conference call from Xanthorpe.
From where?
From
Yeah, it's
Xanthorpe.
just a
Oh, from Xanthorpe. Okay.
Be like, oh, did they kill Barry?
And he's like, no, but they might as well have. And he's like, so, me and Frank, we were just, going into the shop, the garage, early, to handle the vehicles, manage the deliveries. And, last night, as has been done in the past 2 times, last evening, some guys come by and they deliver the barrel of steer that is consumed by the driver.
Okay.
We come in this morning, and the barrel is no longer present.
Oh no!
He's like, somebody has broken into the garage and stolen the one thing that we absolutely need and probably can't get more of that is required to continue the race.
Okay, what about cameras? Other things around it?
The compound does have cameras and the garage does have cameras. But I have to call up some people and see if I can get a replacement shipment down here in time. I can't promise it, but I'm gonna try to pull some strings in case you guys can't find it. But I want you guys to get me my drugs back. Capiche?
Fair enough.
Can we kill people?
He's like, yes.
If it's another team, can we steal theirs too?
No. Well, if they stole ours, then and they have double the dosages, then take ours back. But
okay,
don't kill any of the drivers either, or their bosses. But you can kill I don't know, a goon or something like that if they get in your way, and if it.
So what I'm hearing is scorched earth.
No, not scorched earth.
Leave property damage to a minimum.
Okay. If it's not another team, scorched earth.
Oh, then yeah, sure.
Oh yes, we're definitely gonna kill them.
He's like, I don't live here. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, no.
Oh, sick, nasty.
Look, but I'm gonna get Faith her, her weed first. So if you guys want,
it's like, oh, she's going on one of those too. Ah, sick. She can come with me.
All right, you take care of her. I'm pretty sure you and your what do you even call yours? butler,
My
guard.
bodyguard.
Yeah, your body. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, his
Kind of.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
my good buddy.
Yeah. All right. All right. I'll leave Faith in your care then. Never mind, boys.
Alright.
I guess I'll be
I'll,
on the
I'll,
search too.
I'll turn to Donna and be like, "Do you want to ride along for this?"
What? Didn't we get woken up by? You're sleeping with her already?
But we're in the same
No,
rooms. You're
We're
all
in the same room.
Yeah, you all have shared rooms with the people you're protecting.
See, I
you
kind
know,
of forgot that.
protecting.
I was like, we sleep together? Because I was gonna make a joke about me and her waking up in the same bed.
Yeah, Bonus and Frank stay up all night playing poker.
Texas
Damn.
Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em. He's holding something all right.
No limit Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
We're in the thousands of callers by the time we get this call.
Yeah. He's like, Bonus is like, I've lost so much money to this man. I have no idea how he keeps doing it. He's a wizard, Harry.
God.
But yeah, so
Who's Harry?
Who's Harry?
You're a wizard, Frank.
You're a wizard, Frank. God. So yeah, you guys spend the day getting my drugs. There are cameras. You guys can come by and look at them if you guys want. You guys have access. Your VIP tags for security tell you that you have access to those kind of things.
Does my rifle get there?
Yes, that is delivered to your room.
Nice. And then the parts are there as well.
Those would be delivered to the garage.
Oh, sick. Okay.
'Cause they're a bit, more space consuming than a gun.
So after I handle this, I'll build the thing. But yeah, I don't think Donna gave an answer.
Yeah, she would be like, well, seeing as the last story you told me about your escapades was blowing up a penthouse and getting on Flavius
That wasn't-
Bernius's
okay,
bad side.
Okay, that wasn't the last job we had. The last job
Not the
we
last
had,
time.
I think the last one we had was Egypt.
Last job
right?
we had. You probably should not say
Egypt.
that.
Yeah, the
Was
last time we got
yeah.
kicked out of Belgium.
Yeah, you guys
got
got framed for a murder in Berlin,
Well,
and then got to a war
see,
with terrorists
we got
in Egypt.
So I'm not gonna explain that we got kicked out of Belgium, but I'm going to explain
Berlin, that's
that
my
we
bad.
went to Europe for a concert, and then we went to Belgium, and then we went to Egypt.
Berlin. I said Belgium by accident.
Berlin, yes, we got kicked out of We didn't. I'm not gonna say that we got kicked out of Berlin, but we went to Berlin, and then we went to Egypt.
I don't know.
So your last job was a world-triding vacation, huh?
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, but we were working during it.
And she's like, and did that job happen to include, I don't know, terrorism, mass murder, explosions
No.
at all? No, you gonna
Maybe
lie?
a few explosions.
all right, maybe
Well,
a
I
charisma
mean-
check to lie.
I mean,
Two
I mean,
explosions. There's a whole
okay.
compound exploding.
Okay. So what we ended up doing helped a lot of people.
You're like, that does not answer the question.
we were in firefights. Well, I wasn't, but the group was in firefights.
Yeah, you were,
The
bitch.
end result ended up helping people.
She's like, okay, and was the body count above like 10?
I can't answer for
Well
that.
above.
I didn't
Well
kill
above
anybody.
10.
Man, this
I didn't
call
kill
is going on
anybody.
for a long time.
Can I do a charisma roll here?
Sure.
I mean, your
charisma of
body
7.
was probably below 10-ish.
No, I only had one kill.
Maybe 2. You
No,
did.
I only had 1.
What about the other sniper? Did we evade him?
We evaded him.
Ah, okay. Then I
No,
suppose.
no. We scared him off.
Then I
Because
guess.
I think I missed the one shot that I took, and then he dipped out. I think. I'm not sure. But one kill, and that was the hacker. who is also trying to kill me, so it was self-defense. But all right, charisma roll, and that's a 7.
She's like, all right, whatever. You and your weird terrorism in foreign countries.
I'm a mercenary. It comes with the territory.
She's like, and you wonder why I'm not a mercenary? Wow, so curious. I know.
Yeah, I never said you should be.
She's like, but you want me to come along for a mercenary job?
It's a ride along. It's what we do.
I think in like the background, I'd say, because he didn't say he ended the call. I'd be texting everyone like, damn, they already sound like a married couple.
Well, the whole thing is that I mean, I am on call with you guys. We have sub vocals, but I'm assuming the call has ended.
No,
Unless it hasn't.
definitely not. I'm laughing audibly on call.
I mean, hey, you know what? Money is money. Okay.
Well, Donna's like, all right, well, since you're
Plus, we've got to go to the garage anyway.
well, so yeah, I'm gonna go to the garage right away, but she's like, since your words to describe this job were, and I quote, scorched earth, I think I'm gonna sit this one out for my own safety, maybe.
That's a joke.
She's like,
It's a
yeah, but
joke.
knowing you guys, it isn't a joke.
Definitely not a joke.
But even if it is, I'm not the one to do scorched earth.
Definitely a lie. You
It's not
explain.
my job to do scorched earth.
It's bonus
wow.
job.
Exactly.
She's like, well, all right, but I'm not going with you, okay?
That's fine.
But I will go to
That's
the garage. Obviously, I have to work on the cars still, so.
That's perfectly fine.
And Frank's like, yeah, I'm gonna stay here and make sure nobody else breaks into the garage and, like, steals, I don't know, a dumbbell or something like that. Whatever else is in the
Fair
garage. I don't know.
enough.
What the hell?
So, yeah. I assume you all then want to go to the garage, yes?
Yeah.
Yo, I almost got recruited by Moon Runes for a guild. What the fuck?
So, you all get in your various vehicles, and you drive to, well, not, you basically could walk there too, but, whatever. You all head over to the garage for a full field racing team, and you all walk in, and Frank is there, and moving stuff around, doing his thing, and, he's like, oh, you guys are here for the cameras, right?
Yes.
I'm like, well, they're, in this back office over here. And he brings me to the back office, a little computer there, with like a, monitor and stuff. And he's like, I'm not a tech guy, so you guys can figure out how this camera stuff works. If you need anything else, like a drink or a snack or, I don't know, a juice box, let me know.
Luckily, I am. And I'll crack my knuckles. My robotic knuckles.
Yes, they have. Yeah, it's executing knuckle crack dot lab. Okay, well, if you're gonna take a look at the security footage, give me a perception check.
Well, he does
Alright.
that.
Natty.
Can I investigate the surrounding area to figure out where other, like, nearby places that aren't obviously the garage has cameras and where possible entries are?
Well, there's
for
the
them to
home,
break in?
the garage. Each garage has its own, like, private circuit of cameras that watch the interior and then the immediate exterior. And the wider compound has its own camera system. Being that you are in the garage area, you're very close to the main, like the entrance where they bring the cars in. And in that place, that door is also camera viewed.
Okay. Then if that's the case, then I like be on comms with Cairo. Be like, oh, just tell me where to go to like look for stuff, and I'll probably just go investigate where he says.
I got a gnat, so
I'd like to know, before we go into this camera business, where the gear was actually kept in the garage?
Frank's like, oh, I can show you that. And he walks you over to a corner of the garage near the door, and an empty corner of the room, and he's kind of pointing to the corner. He's like, there were a couple of barrels there, and they're gone now.
Alright. Well, in that case, perhaps I will make use of my Android Wave, because I do have, the equivalent of a nose, some kind of chemoreceptor.
Yeah. What do you want to do with your chemoreceptor?
I'm going to, I guess, just see if I can pick up a trail. That's all there is to do, really.
A trail of what? The drug?
Yeah, some kind of residue or whatever.
Okay, make me a perception check then as well.
Alright.
Then Cairo, looking at the cameras, got a natural 10. You just like, all right, let me just like put the camera feed to a random spot on the timeline and start from there. You move it to a random spot, boom, you see it right there. You see from the outside, the camera that watches the door from the outside, a group of probably like 6 or 7 dudes dressed in street clothes with like bandanas or balaclavas on and guns. They walk up to the door in the garage door. One of the guys messes with the control panel. The door opens. Then the group of dudes goes into the garage. They start loading these 2 big barrels onto dollies. Then a modified graffiti-covered pickup truck pulls up. They load the barrels onto the truck. The truck drives off. The guys walk away. They close the door behind them. Done. You do get, with the 10, you do get the license plate off of the pickup truck.
Hey. Alright, I'll take a snapshot of that license plate and I'll send it over to the team. I can get a full-on description of that truck. Right?
Yeah, it is yeah, like a Xenocorp Xenocorp Ox class pickup truck. Pretty old model though, probably like 5 years old at this point.
Okay.
Kind of outdated.
Can I tell which way they went? Like, did I see them on the screen? Did I see them connect to a main road?
To a main road. I mean, you know that they left the property, I guess.
Right.
I mean, in the cameras, if you were to check out the whole compound's cameras, then yes, you can see that they leave the building. Well, also you can see that they hacked into the panel to the main gate of the compound that like is near where the garages are. The like employee access only one. They hacked that in, up the truck in. Then they did the crime and then they left. After they left the compound, they would have gone east.
Okay. I'll also be relaying this information as I come into it.
I think if he tells me where the direction is, I think I just throw up a map, like search on whatever form of non-copyright app we have for
Google.
map. Google, right? Google Maps, and see what is in that direction. You know, what possible companies, parking garages, anything like
There are
that.
many parking garages. The eastern side of the city is the industrial district. A lot of warehouses, a lot of factories. Also, like the worst part of the city, because the farther east you get, the closer you get to uninhabited Indian territory, like Oklahoma, Nebraska, the Dakota, stuff like that. So it gets like abandoned the farther out you go, basically. Whereas if you go west, you hit the Rocky Mountains, and that's closer to like Los Angeles and San Francisco and Sacramento and all that stuff.
So they went into like an abandoned type area. It's like,
Yeah, you get the feeling that they went towards the worst part of town, if you will. Not quite like a dead zone, but the worst part of town.
Marginally worse than where we are now.
in between of a place we are in a dead zone type of deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like where we live.
I don't know where you
Worse,
live.
worse, more like a modern day ghetto as opposed to like.
Okay.
I mean, like think
Yeah,
like
that's
abandoned
fine.
industrial district, basically.
Yeah, that's understandable. All right. Guess that's our next stop. So what we have the car or the vehicle. How many suspects? A driver and how many?
6 other dudes.
Six
So,
other dudes.
Driver
so
and
7
six
in
other
total.
dudes. Okay. And we have One Direction. Okay.
One
The
Direction.
I knew you were gonna say that. I immediately thought it too. I was like, God. Okay. All right. That's better than just a license plate and a vehicle.
Can I get a physical description on these guys? Anything standing out on them that I can tell?
They're
That would
all
identify
wearing
them?
like they all have like various like jackets, like leather jackets, denim jackets, whatever. On the backs of them, they have a pair of probably like a rose plant, but the stem is gold plated, and the rose itself is still bright red.
Okay.
You would not recognize it yourself.
Okay, well, I'll send a picture of the symbol on their backs if I can.
Okay. To who? Just the rest of the team?
Yeah, just the rest of the team.
Okay. Nobody.
Understands?
Yeah, nobody
Or
would recognize
recognizes
it. It's a local gang, so.
I figured.
Okay.
Do we have anyone that we know here? Man, I should have made a contact with that rat man. He might know, even though he's not from around here.
Ratman.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Well. Screw it. What? I just go and see if that thing is like that gang pops up anywhere on the internet.
Okay, make me a perception check. To
Alright.
just do some Googling.
Kugly.
Kugel.
I need to open up my amp. I just realized if I had dice, I don't have a place to roll them. That, my friend, is a 6.
Okay. They're not the type to have like a website, but you would probably find like news reports, police reports of that symbol popping up in various crimes. Assaults, robberies, breaking and entering, burglaries, a couple of bank thefts and jewelry store thefts, convenience store robberies, or theft autos. Yeah, they're definitely a local gang. The name associated with that symbol are called the Golden Thorns.
So, either A, they got paid to do that, because I'm assuming we're not the only garage around here. Be a stroke of bad luck? Sure. Okay. If that's the case, can I also search up how large their influence kind of is? Like,
Well, seeing as there's so much news about them, about what they do, you can't imagine they're very good at their jobs because there are many arrest reports and news articles on crimes they've committed and then promptly arrested for.
mm,
It's mostly the same few names, so you assume they can't be that big.
So the extent of it is pretty much those 6 guys.
I don't think that's what he meant. I think it's more like the group isn't that big. Yeah.
They're not like super influential, but only operate in one area, it seems, or around one area.
Okay. All right. Well, if that's the case, then sure. I
And I
guess
also
that's
note
better
that
than
like
nothing.
Denver isn't a super city, so I mean it's still like a big city, but it isn't like Ryantown or Chicago sized. So this gang is a bit more likely to attract this kind of media attention, whereas in Ryanstown, a gang of that size wouldn't even make a local paper. Like they would be literally not like worthless. But because they're in Denver and it's a smaller place, but like a few million people, well, probably like a billion people actually. It's so much smaller. This kind of like dozen or so dudes, the hooligan gang, they are a lot more of like an important news story to the local area because they don't have like the Rakai around to blow up buildings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What'd you say their name was again? Golden Thorn or something like that?
Yep, the Golden Thorns.
I'm gonna wreck their shit in, bro.
Lamau?
Oh no. That being said, do we all want to go on this one?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Alright, cool.
Bonus does not
Like-
want to go. He wants to sit at home and weep.
Oh, well, that's too
Bonus.
bad. Now, isn't it?
Why are you weeping?
Not really gonna bully Bonus into going on a mission? Cringe.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. Now, isn't it, bonus? Now, get your ass in gear and let's go.
Damn.
Fine, I'll go kill people.
I don't want to hear your sass.
You see that, Bonus? He's taking his anger out because his girlfriend showed him what for.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Lamau.
Imagine. We're gonna tease you about that, by the way, this whole job.
Alright, yeah.
Yep. Be
Cool.
like, what, you had an argument with your girlfriend? Be like, yeah.
You know what? Yeah. I am.
Like, nice.
God, I destroyed
Alright.
this sandwich.
Fantastic.
Like,
You say it like that. Who said it like that?
well, 'cause I didn't like. I don't mean like I ate it all really quick. I mean like I literally like destroyed it. Like it's a mess on my desk. It's awful. I hate it.
Oh, sick nasty. You got crumbs all over the fucking keyboard, Codian.
No, I just it's on the plate, but like it's when you eat a sandwich and eating it, and the bread moves around so much that all the insides like fall out. I had that situation happen to me. It's not very fun.
Sick.
Anyway, where do you guys go now, huh?
Well, we didn't get a solid location for this gang, right?
Well, you got like a region. If you wanted to look like for a single location, then you could do some more in-depth reading, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, give me a perception check then.
Alright.
I'm not gonna
That's
finish that sandwich now. It's too messy.
9.
A 9. Okay.
Yeah.
With a 9, you figure out that. How would this? Okay, yeah, actually, you and you go on like the RPD's, not the KPD's website. You look up their their recent reports of the uh, the Golden Thorns, and you see that a number of factories in a very small area were putting in noise complaints to the KPD, and disturbance complaints about an abandoned warehouse property on X and X Street in the east of the city. And and after doing some reading, you're pretty sure that's where they are.
Well, all right then.
Cool.
So there it is. I'll take my rifle, my pistols, my sword.
All right. To the rent a crime car it is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That sandwich made the roof of my mouth bleed. I can only taste iron right now. It's very strange.
Did you not check? Did you not listen to your parents? Check for razor blades.
Oh no, I didn't do that. Razor blades. So yeah, I just taste blood in my mouth now. That's not very pleasant.
Sick.
Recorded
yeah,
session where
let's,
Cody dies.
I bleed out on
the last
session. Oh god.
All right. Well, what are we doing waiting around here for?
Just chilling, cause
Bleeding out.
Waiting for Cody to bleed out.
Yeah.
yeah, you know how it is.
Okay, so yeah, you guys hop in the rent-a-crime car, and you drive off to the location where you believe the gang to be hiding out. Yeah,
so
you
you
guys.
telling me, smack slips?
You guys pull up in front of an abandoned warehouse property. It was like a big parking lot surrounding it. There's a front gate with like a guard booth that's been destroyed. There are a few cargo containers in the parking lot. There's a van out front, a porch with some goons on it. I can provide the floor plan because I am the best DM. Undisputably, I am superior to even Matthew Mercer himself. Confirmed.
Arguably.
So yeah, that's what you
I
guys
don't know,
see.
bro. If Matthew Mercer was DMing for me, I think I'd be pretty impressed.
I mean, if he ran a Cyberpunk campaign, I'd be pretty
that-
happy. It'd be pretty cool. What do you mean, Kyle? We are
That is
absolutely
true, yeah.
deserving of all of his time and effort.
No,
Pro bono, of course. I'm not paying
like,
him.
I wonder
100,000 likes and we get Matt Mercer on the next episode.
what? Huh?
I will fly to Los Angeles and harass him in person until he does what I want.
No, we just get him to come on Discord.
No, I'm going to have him come to my house and record in my living room. That's how this works.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Kode, I didn't know you two were like a buddy like that.
We are, yeah. Me and him used to go to college together.
To
Mhm.
college together.
I'm actually from Los Angeles, guys. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Oh,
It's
I
like
didn't.
Entourage.
Yeah. See, that's the map you guys see. You
Alright,
guys
so
are,
this is the floor plan of this warehouse?
yeah, you guys are in the street, parking, I assume, on the sidewalk there. And the areas you
Right.
can see are 1, 2, and 3. There are 2 goons outside on area 3, smoking, having a conversation and stuff, talking on the front porch there.
Yeah, hold on, I need to mute real quick.
Wow.
So you said they're on the front porch at 3?
Yeah, 3 is the front porch.
And these are the same guys from last night?
I mean, we're in the same jackets.
Alright, well, Alright, well, I'll turn to the others in the group, and I'll be like, alright, so, do you want me to snipe one of the guys standing out front? I can only probably get one off. Or one shot off, but I can take it from inside the crime car to make it inconspicuous. You guys will have to be ready if I do take that shot.
All right, well, hold on.
I'm holding. Dun, 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 dun,
I didn't mean like that.
Well, you say hold on, and we're gonna hold on.
I thought, you were gonna go on about more planning before you shot. Let me see the complet. Do we? The sun.
Ew, the sun? Gross.
Yeah, where are they again? 1,
3.
3. I don't see where 3 is.
The front porch?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, there are 2 dudes out front there. They don't appear to be obviously armed, but you doubt they're unarmed.
I mean, can I just EM?
That would show if they have bionics. They're also pretty far away. You can give me a perception check.
Eight.
Okay. Well, that white van is the truck you guys saw from the security footage, by the way, near number 1. That place, so that truck isn't on, but it's obviously functional. And how would you get faint electromagnetic readings from the cargo containers?
At electrical readings?
Yes.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's a tank. No.
Honestly, it's probably a mech.
No, they're not. They're not that big. They're still cargo containers.
You said it's
Jesus
faint electrical
Christ.
readings.
Yeah.
This man straight up. I think they'd be on bigger. I think we would see that when we search them up. They carry mechs. What?
local gang wields tank in house burglary.
Okay, but what else could it be?
We did come across a van that had electric and cybernetics in it. That was just a guy hooked up to some thing to go control drones.
That was barely coherent of a sentence.
During
Sorry.
the Outcast mission, he's talking about.
Oh yeah, the dude with the VR stuff in the car. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not surprised if it's something like that. I would be actually shocked if the van just became a transformer and blew us up.
Autobots, roll out.
Nah, Decepticons for this one, bro.
Decepticons, shoot that guy.
Yeah. I don't know. We could probably just sneak in.
I mean, like I said, if you don't want to take that chance, I can take at least one of those guys in front out. Someone's got to get behind them and take out the other one, though.
Well, you
And
could
then
just
we
like
can-
drive around the block.
That is a fair point. Do we want to do that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you guys can drive. Actually, yeah, I'll just drive around the block, see how it is, see
Okay.
if I can climb any walls.
So you drive around. The entire property is circled by like a 7-foot, fence with barbed wire over the top of it. You could jump over that because you're not human, but that would be pretty sus. In the back, area numero 10, number 10, there is a back door with a staircase that leads to the top of the building, the roof. There is one guy out here who's like moving boxes around and taking the garbage out, stuff like that, smoking a cigarette or a glow stick, I guess.
Alright. Does your rifle have a suppressor?
Kairos, yes.
My weapon, yeah, it does. My rifle has a suppressor. So do my pistols.
Alright, then my plan is sorry, my dog's here. I was gonna suggest we take out the guy in the back.
Okay. How do you want to
Sorry,
go about
we
taking
take out
the
the
guy
guy
in
in
the
the
back?
back. Yeah, and have Oid disguise as him to see how the inside's like.
Actually using Oid for what he's supposed to be used for. Very good.
Fair enough. Yeah, alright, that works.
Or you could have bonus try to do that instead. Walk in and be like, "What's up, guys? I'm your new member, Derek."
Oh, that
Which
tell
one?
him the props.
Which one?
Oh no, instead of Derek, Chad. Yeah, I'm Chad.
My name's Chad
last
Bradley.
time.
Chad Bradley.
Yeah. Oh, this is where I bring him back. He's actually in Denver. This is his gang. You guys know.
No, but the Oid plan works pretty well.
Okay, if you like the Oid, I mean, I wouldn't suggest killing the guy before you have Oid get his body because then that
is
means
true.
that Oid
Well,
has
yeah,
to
no.
like reconstruct his body before it was punctured by like a 308 round. So
Yeah. We could have Oid go up to the guy, ask him for directions, and then as he's talking to him, he takes a snapshot of his face, and then I kill him.
I'll be honest, I really was just gonna stealth and like knock him out. Because after I was like, wait, we can't kill him. So I was thinking just
I mean, we can.
stealth, knock out, drag him to the car, scan him, and then shoot him.
I mean,
Or wake him up, then shoot him.
we can kill him.
We're going to kill him. What?
Exactly.
They stole their drugs.
Exactly. I mean, we'll interrogate someone inside. Be like, hey, did anybody put you up to this, or did you just choose us because you're an asshole?
You're right. That's probably why I wanted to see. Yeah, so I'll park the car in the back somewhere. Non-conspicuous like, even though it's a black car, black windows.
Across the street.
I'm sure.
you can do that.
Do we want to lower the window just a little bit so I can line up a shot? Or are we going with the you're just gonna knock this guy out plan?
You can knock.
Alright.
Someone else can, you can have the window down just in case other people come. But yeah, I'm gonna, get out of the car, stealth, and then.
Well, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I have an idea. Is there a ladder visible from the outside?
A ladder? No.
Like to get to the roof?
Well, there's a staircase there, yeah.
You mean the roof of that building or the roof of a different building?
That building.
There's the staircase at Area 10 where the goon is milling about.
Once this plan gets set into motion, I'm gonna take my rifle, go up the staircase, and just sit in an elevated position with my rifle and wait for shit to go down. Other than that, I might have Ankh come with me just to set up an overwatch on the other side, in case there are like other guys that aren't here.
Okay.
All right.
So is
And,
everybody okay with that?
I mean, yeah, sure. I don't really mind.
Sick nasty.
Actually, Bonus wants you to be his meat shield.
No.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So yeah, I'll set up an overwatch with Ankh once this plan gets set into motion.
Cool. All right. Well, I park the car and try to. I just realized it's gonna be really annoying to sneak because these are chain link fences.
I mean, or like I said, you could walk inside and be like, "Hey, I need some directions." And then when he goes to tell you the directions, you just judo chop right in the neck.
I think you and me have very two different imaginations of asking a gang member affiliated with crime for
Well,
directions.
you're foreign. You don't know the area. You should be like, "Hey, I'm not from around here. Could you give me some directions?"
Yes.
Hola.
Let me go to a random gang member. Totally not expect them to pull a gun, rob me, or try to do anything.
Exactly.
Play the idiot card and be like, "Oh hi,
Play
I'm
dumb.
just a naive tourist, sir. Help me out." And then he pulls a gun on you, and he's like, "Oh yeah, give me your money." And then you're just like, I don't know, punch him real hard.
Exactly. You can pull that off fairly
Yeah, so
easily.
let me pull off that if I get noted, but I'm still gonna try to sneak. Like what? Huh? Yeah. To that guy in the back. Can I sneak? Snack?
What are you doing?
I want to sneak to the guy who's moving boxes.
Okay, give me an agility check.
Sure, pal. That's a 7.
Yeah, it's a 7, it's a 14 in total.
We're all stupid.
How are we all stupid?
Why didn't we just have Oid launch a needle at him?
In case he
I'm
misses.
with a nuke at him, I'm like, bro. Same?
No, I thought about it. I thought about Oid walking up, doing that bit, except he shoots the needle, but then I went, yeah, but the moment he tries to shoot a needle and miss because he has, no.
Because the random goon can dodge bullets, yes.
Yeah, did you know that? No, remember
Yeah, the
when-
Golden Thorns are
remember-
most well known for being combat dancers. They can dodge bullets with hip hop moves.
They have mastered Ultra Instinct.
Come on.
They're actually a gang of Amazonians from K2, teleported into the K4 universe.
So yeah, 7.
So yeah, with a 14 in total, yeah, you definitely. I mean, are you trying to like jump over the fence, or are you just trying to like walk through the little gate there?
I just walk through it. I mean, I'm
Walk
pretty sure
through the
jumping
fence.
over- No, through the gate.
Okay. Yeah, so you run around, you crouch, you run underneath the gate, and you hide behind that ruined car over there. That's where you
so
are
rude.
currently. Up in the
Cool.
top right corner of the map.
I mean, when he turns away, can I get real close to him? Sneakily, of course.
Yeah. That'll be another agility check.
Sure, pal. That's a Sick Nasty 6.
All right, so 13. He got the number before, which is one less than you. So you do get up. You get up to like the door, basically. Right underneath the number 10, basically. And he is currently in that like alleyway over there, tossing some trash bags in the dumpsters.
All right, so can I sedate him in any form? You know, hand over mouth or like.
I mean, yeah, you can grapple him and choke him out.
Sure.
All right, that'll be.
He's not beating a 10, whatever it is.
No, he's not.
I
You gave me
rolled, I was
advantage
like,
too. I was like, all right, well, don't need to give you that anymore. So you just walk up and just, your muscly, bionic, flesh-covered arms around his neck. If you just like one arm around his neck, you just squeeze, and he just falls unconscious after like a minute of gasping. You don't think anybody heard that?
And I'm gonna like sling him over my shoulder and quietly walk back to the boys.
Okay. There aren't any cameras out here or anything, so no stealth required. You just swagger back, and you walk across the street, carrying an unconscious body.
Mm-hmm. And then
The rest of the group
you
just
know?
sees Nox creep up to this dude, one arm choke him out, and then fireman carry him back over in like a minute.
and then I walk back. Where is Oid sitting in the back?
I assume.
All right, I open the door to where Oid is, and like I lay the guy in front of him, like, here you go.
Great.
Alrighty. I guess I will steal this man's face.
Okay.
Do it to him.
Literally.
You whip out his, your Bowie knife, and you begin carving away at his face. No, yeah, I'll mark this down on your character sheet as random, Golden Thorns goon, I guess. On a long list of people you now have access to.
Hey, you know what? The Golden Thorns may have a couple of guys out in Ryanstown that we need to fool at some point.
Dude, if you think about it, he has random passerby, a priest, two
He's got
priests,
so
he has
many.
he has 24.
24.
Why
yeah.
has he never stolen Flavius's face?
He did. He has Flavius.
I
face.
have.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got
okay,
Carl
sick.
Oppenheimer's face. He has an unnamed Jackson Industries intern. He has Kairos' face. He has Bonus's face.
Yeah,
He
wait,
has-
he has my face.
Yeah. He has some other. Yeah, he has his rival's face. He has that random guy that you claim was a Crimson Crescent gang member. That civilian's face.
Oh yeah.
You got Bean, Garbanzo Don Bean Jimmy Jumbo Jr. You have unnamed Malfu clan henchman. You have the damaged face of deceased Malfu clan human trafficker leader. You have
Oh
the
yeah.
Hermes Johnson Xanthorpe. You have the sus concert security guy's face. You have you have the LED mutton chop wearing drug dealer Tito guy that you guys took out. Something Wong, of course. 5 different Malfu gangsters. His Malfu clan female gangster woman boss. He has male and female Children of Joy evangelicals that he met before. Flavius, Father Topwell, who's the guy you guys killed from the church. The gay priest, Colleen, who was one of the interns you guys dealt with, one of the spy interns. Chad Bradley, of course. Kyra's brother.
God damn it.
His John Smith Hermes intern identity, and now random Golden Thorns goon.
What
Quite
about
the
that
collection.
Cornus?
Did he take the? He did the Cornist.
You know who he's like? He's like Proxy from Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, just stealing people's faces left and right.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, one of these days we have to get like a combat upgrade for him. where you can pull one of those like cool cinematic, grab the person by the mouth and like scan them, and then they die, and he becomes them.
Like Android 17 or whatever, just like slurp them through their mouths.
you mean
It's Android.
Cell?
No, it was the Android with the, you know how they like could absorb your life force by grabbing you around the face with their weird palm
19?
eye thing. The
19.
the original two, yeah.
Yeah, Android 19. Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
Kim Jong Un robot.
Yeah.
the weird mime robot.
Yeah. Oh god. Anyway, so would you successfully steal this man's identity?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sick.
And then my next plan was, after we do that, now that we did it successfully,
to him.
let's follow up behind Oid, and he goes in. I'll be stationed at the door, and Cairo gets on his perch or whatnot, that type of shit. So yeah. Yeah.
Where does bonus go?
Bonus can like stack
Perishes.
on the door with me as well.
Perish. All right, he will pull out his deagle, and
Shoot himself.
yeah, and
Oh, wait.
pull himself away.
Oh, ooh. So what could happen is he could ask the two guys up front to help him with the boxes in the back because they got like a huge load for something. I don't remember anything. Right? And then we jump them stealthily, of course, and then he
Jump
steals their faces.
Okay. You're just gonna Wade will be able, by the end of this encounter, Wade will become the Golden Thorns. He is all
That's what I
dozen
was
members of
planning.
their gang.
I was planning to if we could ghost mission like all the enemies in here. I was actually planning to have Void have every single face of the enemies in here. Just letting you know.
I mean, if you, I guess, wanted to have Oid go around and call over the two front guys, that could work. And then, like, have, Bonus and Nox ambush them.
Yeah, that's what was happening.
Is that a plan that you are going to go with, Oid, or do you just want to go right to going inside and chat people
I
up?
would say going inside is a better idea. Probably.
I mean, I was planning him to go inside, but I was like, are these guys easy enough for them to be like, yeah, sure, we'll help you.
I mean,
Derek?
like, the whole thing is that we really don't need to concern ourselves with the guys on the other side now.
This is true. But yeah, I mean, he can. We can just go through the front. I mean, I want to see what actually are in those boxes now that we're taking this time.
What boxes?
You said he was moving boxes.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you can take a look at those. The crates and stuff that he's moving around in the trash bags are all full of drug paraphernalia. Needles, pipes, baggies, all kinds of different like beakers and like chemistry equipment. There's all kinds of different similar drug related items. He's tossing.
I turned to it. I'm like, you want to like, what is it? Is it synthesize? Is that it? So you can like know what type
Or
of-
we can just steal some of the drug paraphernalia that's here. These are criminals.
I mean,
So
most
who
of it
cares
is
about criminals.
Most of it is unused, like or used rather. Like it's all
But,
being thrown out for a reason.
Oh, they're being thrown out. Oh, okay.
Well, there's bound to be more of it inside.
Okay, yeah, but drugs are a second objective. I was just trying to figure out what they are now.
Well, either way, we're inside, right?
Well, he's going inside. I'm stacking
Yeah.
up on the door, and you're doing that thing you said you wanted to do.
Is there a skylight on top of this building?
Oh my
There are 3.
Wait,
Oh!
wait.
I'm gonna
Is this?
get ready next to a skylight. I'm gonna
Okay.
Oh
have
yeah, you.
Unk cover the back. Actually, I'll have Unk cover the side where the front door is.
And
Does
well,
the thing
there are
lead all the way?
there are three skylights on this building. They all run north to south. The first skylight is on the far left. It lets you see like, right now, right down the middle of Area 6. Then the other two run through 5 and 4, parallel to each other.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. You said there's one by area 6.
Yes.
All right, I'll go by the one near 5 and 4. Because
Okay.
Unk's gonna be on the roof, right by where the guys are standing at 3.
Okay.
So, and he'll be able to like just hop up on the ledge and fire down by angling himself in a proper manner. So yeah, I'll stand by that skylight.
You can
Crouch.
you can see into areas 5 and 4 then. 4 is pretty empty. There are no vehicles there. There's just like a 4-wheeler ATV parked off to one side with there's a single goon kind of, a mechanic-looking guy working on the ATV. And area 5 is the most populated area you can see. There's like 6 people in there, and they're all seated at this long kind of series of connected tables, and they're all not making drugs, they're repackaging drugs. They're putting drugs from one package, putting it into bags with their own label on it, and then repacking it into, big boxes and crates and stuff like that. Walking around, you can also hear is their leader, who is a really pretty muscular, tough-looking guy wearing an industrial exosuit.
Huh.
Bitch.
I'll radio this into the others. Be like, hey, we got one guy wearing an exosuit in here.
I can provide
Through sub vocals, of course.
art for the man with the exosuit.
I'll radio in what I can see.
Alrighty, easily done.
So when we come in, we're gonna want to come in like extremely
Hey, I have a question.
without prejudice. What's up?
Nah, I was gonna do something stupid. I was like, yeah, I don't know if that would fit. Then it'd be like, I could break through one of the skylines, jump on the industrial suit, and then just shoot the shit out of the guy. I mean, what does it look like? Do you have a reference for it? Is it
Yeah, it's in
like
chat.
that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'll radio into the others and be like, all right, if I can get a clean shot off, I can take him out in one shot.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, we're definitely
Alright.
cleaning house for this mission, boys. I want that suit.
Is
Alright,
there anything explosive in this warehouse
I mean, most drugs are flammable, but
to make a distraction?
you
Okay,
would
but-
figure that the 3 large tanks on the right side of the building used to be fuel silos, and they're probably empty mostly, but they might still have
Well,
something in them.
the whole thing is that we need to get our batch of steer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And causing an explosion might screw us over.
That is very true. So,
Do not do that.
honestly, just give me the sign to shoot. I'm probably gonna wait to see if Wade can do any magic with this. But yeah,
Alright.
once things start going tits up, I'm gonna have that shot ready.
I mean, you just prepare your shot to shoot him in the head, take your boss out. If
Yeah, I'm
anything,
gonna.
well, whatever this guy is in this place, do you take like a hit of how many people are here? Can you tell like that there's everyone here, or
I can only assume that there's more people in the rooms. I can only see from 5 and 4, so there is that.
You've seen 11 people so far. One you've
I've
killed.
seen 11.
So 10 are left. You can
10 are
count anyway,
left.
you know about.
Two are out front, which leaves
The one guy in area
7?
4, and then The rest are in Area 5. The 7 guys are in Area 5.
All right.
Hmm.
So yeah. There's a couple more than just 6. Did we kill that one guy that we knocked out?
I mean, he's unconscious.
I mean, I could go kill him right now.
Bonus will finish it off for
Probably a
you.
good
Bonus
Oh,
will
wait.
just put
Wait,
it
actually,
Just
wait,
snap
no,
his
his
neck.
brain.
Just snap his neck. Just
Wait,
snap
wait,
his
we
neck.
didn't want to kill him yet. We didn't want to kill
Oh
him.
yeah, that's true.
Right. Fuck.
That's true. That's very
You
true.
can't insta-kill the boss. Shit. Unless you don't actually care about who might have paid them, but... Do we want to care if they got paid or not, or we just want to like get our stuff back?
Well, I mean, we'll find out from the one guy if they got paid to do it or not. So, I mean, there's that.
I'm pretty sure that one guy like might honestly just be a goon. He'd be like, I just throw the drugs away, man. I didn't even know we got paid. So
So, I mean, do we want to kill the main guy there in the exosuit, or do we want to try and keep him alive to see if we can get some information from him?
let me see.
Because if it comes down to it, I can hit the power. I can try and hit the power components to the suit because it looks like it's on the chest.
I was gonna say just kneecap him. It looks like his knees are covered.
That's what I'm saying. So I can try and hit the power source to the suit. Can I tell if the thing on the chest is the power source?
Well, there are many glowy bits on it. On the chest, on the back, stuff like that. It seems to be like fused into his body, like it's like there's like spinal connection, stuff like that it hooks into. So you don't know quite.
So
what's
hitting the
powerful
power
exactly.
source may be tricky. I'll wait until he turns around, and I'll try and take a shot severing his spinal cord.
Well, we'll get there when we get there. Right now,
Oh, I'll cross that.
wanna
I'll
see
cross
them-
that bridge. I'll cross that bridge. Because if anything, I can just shoot him in the stomach, and hopefully the bullet has enough velocity to travel through and just ka-chink.
Mhm.
Depending on how he's oriented, it may be a little more tricky, but hey, we'll see. Alright,
Whatever.
continue.
Okay, then what's the
Alright.
plan?
We'd go in to see if there's more people after we, mark their locations, I guess. Start shooting shit, or we find out where that steer is and
That
steal
is
it.
true. That is
Because
true.
that's the other thing we
Getting
need
an
to-
eye at least on where the steer is would be a good first step, so we don't accidentally shoot it.
And also, I'm assuming that we've had this is the third leg of race, so we kind of know what the barrel looks like, right?
Yeah,
Well, I've also got the footage of it.
that too.
But yeah, so we definitely know what the barrel looks like. So yeah,
Exactly.
all right, Oid, it's all up to you now, really.
Waiting on your call.
Alright. Well then, I guess it is time to go in.
Okay, so you go into the back door. Let me get my map back up. Welcome to the back door. Well, I guess you try to, but it is locked. So then you go and get the key from the goon who's unconscious, and you go and you unlock the back door, and you walk down that little hallway. You pass the 3 doors, 2 on your right, 1 on your left, and you walk from north to south into Area 5. Through that hallway, you see the group of people with their boss, and they'll kind of see you and they're all like, sup, Jeremy.
I feel like,
Sup,
Yo.
Reginald?
indeed, I am Jeremy. Totally inconspicuously.
Yeah. You also can now know that Area 6 is populated by a single guy who is moving around a bunch of barrels of steer via a modified forklift.
So we may be able to get extra barrels of steer out of this.
Yeah, I might actually know if it affects me as a Codian. I ain't gonna say that aloud, but yeah.
If you like drowned yourself in it, probably. But
Oid,
Yeah.
are you relaying that information that's there's more steer here?
I mean, I can probably just do like a live stream. TBH.
That is a very fair point. So I'll tell the others, be like, hey, we could make it out of here with more steer. Possibly get Xanthorpe to give us extra money. If we bring him extra barrels of steer, he may be like, good on you. Now we don't have to pay for it. You're saving me money. Boom, bigger payout.
But
80
he
million
wasted money by
dollars.
paying us.
Saving him money.
Yeah, well, you guys know that steer is incredibly expensive. Like it's a
Oh.
designer,
Exactly.
it's a
So
designer
we're
drug.
saving him money. We're
Yeah.
saving him money at this point. So that would be a really good idea to get out of this with a little extra steer.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we were all planning to take the extra steer the moment we found out it was just a
Extra
gang and not
steer.
a race. No, that it was a gang and
gang.
not a racing group.
That is true.
Because remember, he still wants to do this without cheating, so
That is very true. But
We're
hey, you
lucky
know
we
what?
can-
Steer is completely legitimate for this race. So, you know,
yes, no, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Yes, we're gonna get the extra steer.
sick nasty.
So yeah, what you see that, you see all that stuff. Who do you do you talk to anybody, or do you just stand in the middle of the room and look around?
I actually like flinch really hard and then I T-pose and I start, spitting out like ever. Gotta be
Can we give
realistic,
him a
really
charisma
sell the
check on this
humans.
to see if that's just like to see if that's just like normal Jerry behavior?
It is.
Error.
Spitting while T-posing. My rafflecopter goes swah.
God. Oh Jesus. So yeah, I mean the boss, he sees you walking in and he's like,
Swows.
Jeremy, what are you? I thought you were, you're the backdoor guy. What are you doing back in here? You throw all that stuff out already?
I'm gonna be like,
Give me the
yeah,
word.
you know it, boss. Me, Jerry, the backdoor guy. Already throughout these stuff.
You know me, the backdoor guy. Oh,
And the boss is like, great job, Jeremy. You're
knew I could depend on you.
yeah, you're the best. You're the best backdoor guy.
That's why you're the best boss.
Yeah, that's like the best. You're the best backdoor guard / trash delivery guy I've ever had in my history of running a single gang.
We can't kill him now.
Au contraire.
No, not the boss. We can't kill Backdoor Jeremy.
That's his
Great work,
nickname,
boss.
backdoor.
Great work, boss. That's why you're the best.
Boss, you killed a child. Great job, boss.
Great work.
That's why you're the best.
That's why you're the best. Boss, you
good.
killed a child.
So yeah, so the boss is like, well, backdoor Jeremy, since you've done a great job being backdoor Jeremy, I guess you can,
Front door Jeremy?
you can take a load off in room number 8. I mean, the staff room, and have a snack or something.
I'm like, cool. I'm gonna go do that, boss.
Error. Room number 8.
Swaps.
Fourth wall damaged. Error.
No, Oid just becomes a YouTube poop. Swows.
So yeah, I guess you go into the staff room. It is like a
You
full
open
kitchen.
and then close the door after saying
It's-
wow.
It is a full staff room. I mean, it's totally trashed. I mean, it's like there's like graffiti and everything. There's garbage everywhere. The light barely works. There's like holes in the walls. Like bullets have gone through. There's like dried blood in the tiles on the floor.
Oh, what a lovely break room.
Yeah, but it is still a full functioning kitchen. And there's like a coffee maker, one of those like fancy coffee, the pod coffee makers, you know?
It's a Keurig.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a fully functioning kitchen. There's a meth kitchen. There's a coke kitchen.
Yeah, bro. Nobody's in here besides you, and you do have those 2 windows. Well, 3, I guess. 1 facing outside and 2 facing the rest of the the main floor of the warehouse that you can see. And you're just in this break room in this warehouse, this gang hideout.
All right. Someone give me the word. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm
Well,
not.
I think I'm going to have coffee.
Okay, cool. You're like, sick, a pod coffee machine? I haven't had one of these in years, and even though you're like 2 years old, but it's fine. So you know, go over and you make yourself a really nice artisanal cup of coffee.
Cool. I'm gonna sit back, lounge, glance into room number 5 through the window.
The boss sees you and he gives you a double thumbs up. You know that gif of the kid at the computer. You know the head nod and the thumbs up. Gives you one of those. He's very proud of his favorite backdoor guy. And you see the people who are still over there repackaging drugs. They're also like taking pills apart and like repackaging.
Come
pills
on,
and stuff
work
like that.
harder. Why can't you be like Jerry?
Yeah, why do you need to be like backdoor Jeremy, guys? Come on, he's he's always the most on top of it guy. He's super punctual. He always knows when the trash cans need emptying and the drug barrels need refilling. He's my right hand man. That backdoor Jeremy.
I just realized
What?
he fooled him so much that during a firefight, he could actually betray the boss. And we could pull a, not you, too.
I don't want to be your backdoor guy anymore, boss. I'm sorry. Pulls trigger.
This is what we like to call a hostile takeover.
Yeah. And then the NCIS Miami theme song plays.
Yep. But yeah, no, you fooled him. You know where the steer is?
Well, you
I think it's
spotted it.
in- Yeah, I saw it.
It was
Being
on a
moved
live
around by a
stream.
forklift.
Yeah, the forklift guy is moving it around.
I'm gonna try and take out the leader first, so that the others are in disarray.
Do we not
So
two want to save him?
no, we don't.
What do
Well,
you
I'm
mean,
gonna
bro?
try and take him out of commission.
Let him
so he
get
can't-
real up close and personal with you. Let him punch you, and then he can die happily. When he one-shots you guys.
God.
All right. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna take the first shot. I'm gonna radio into Nox and be like, all right, be ready on that breach on the door. It's fine. It's fine.
Lamau?
We're
Not fine.
wasting time. Because who knows what they're doing with that steer? They could be repackaging it and getting it and like trying to redistribute it.
Wait, you seen the forklift guy? He seems to just be moving it across the room constantly, from one corner of the room to the other corner of the room. You get the feeling that he just likes using the forklift. He just wants to excuse to use the forklift. He was just like, finally a pallet of barrels I can haul around all day. Sick.
But still.
Honestly, I'll
still,
come out of like room
okay.
number 8, back into room number 5, and I'll go to the boss. I'll steal his face, and I'll be like, yo,
Okay.
For-
Can I
Forklift
work
dude?
the forklift?
having a great time over there. I see, really put him on a great task.
He's like, oh, I really pay attention to what my guy's strengths and talents are, and that guy, forklift certified.
Wait, oh my god. We might not even have to kill him. Try to convince the boss to have him, like, since he's forklift certified and he really enjoys the forklift, be like, I think outside it would be really interesting to see if the forklift guy can stack some stuff, like stack those barrels outside, and really admire his work in the sun. I'll watch over him, since I gotta take care of the back door. But
I mean, well, two things, Kyle. One, I don't see where the forklift actually leaves the building, to be perfectly honest with you. Secondly,
There is a side
No?
door on the left side of the building. It's hard to see, but there is a door there.
really, that's
Oh.
big enough for the forklift?
No.
how the hell did they get the
Also,
forklift in?
They have like the. I don't know if you guys have ever been in like a big enough warehouse, but they have these like things where you can like raise and lower like forklifts in like vehicle, like a mini elevator. To, like, bring
I
it
know
to lower.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the same
Wow,
kind
that's
of
a
thing.
cringe explanation. I thought you were gonna say they constructed the building around the forklift.
The forklift. There you go. They put the forklift here, and then they had to move it around. They put the
But I
flooring
was
down.
gonna say,
No hassle.
there's also a problem with that. Oid and
What?
Bonus and Nox are outside the warehouse.
Yeah, if he agreed to the plan, you think I would have suggested that and still stayed there? What?
And Bonus could totally pass off for one of these guys. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
it.
joke.
Okay. Okay. Whatever
But
you
still, like, if he
Can I-
agreed to that plan, I was just gonna be like, oh, we'll just have him straight up just deliver the barrels outside, and we we don't gotta fight anyone, and we used to do a second guy.
say. I mean, I don't know. I want to do some killing.
Yeah, well, okay. We'll do some killing then.
Right?
I'm in the perfect position to surprise these guys.
Gosh, such a murder hobo.
Shut the fuck up. So,
Lamau?
Oid, you stole the boss's face, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sick nasty.
Oh wait. You should ask. Where did we get all the extra steer from? By the way,
Sounds like
Here,
a
try-
really
try-
stupid thing to ask.
that is a
Wait,
stupid
But
thing
you're
to
It's
ask.
backdoor
assume-
Jeremy. You're like his right hand man.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
Exactly. You should know this by now.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I mean, I
if
guess
that's
the
not
only
the case,
question I think I could really
Mhm.
ask is like, who are we pawning off the steer to?
That is a good question.
yeah, be like, who are we pawning this off to again, boss? Something like that.
What's
Fork-
the account name?
Forklift Frank.
Who's the invoice out to?
We're giving him all the
Your
forklift
bank account
Frank,
information.
only so he can haul it around in the forklift all day.
Hey, boss, you got
we're-
the invoice for the
You
steer?
got the invoice? You got the tax returns on that? That financial transaction?
So yeah, right hand man. No,
Backdoor Jerry,
Backdoor-
right hand
Right-
man
right
to
hand man.
oh wait, I got it right. Or backdoor
Exo
Jeremy.
Edward.
Oh god,
Exosuit Edward.
yeah. Backdoor Jeremy, the right hand man of Exosuit
Exosuit.
Edward.
Exosuit Edward, the right hand man to backdoor Jerry.
Wait, we took out the boss?
And there's forklift Frank,
No, no,
Frank.
no. Exosuit Edward is the right hand man to backdoor Jerry. Backdoor Jerry was the boss all along.
It's all a big ploy. So you guys don't kill the random goon, but you do kill the actual goon who looks like the boss. He
God,
really is a criminal mastermind. What nefarious intellect he must have.
Jesus.
Damn.
But yeah, let's figure out at least who this is getting pawned off to, and then I vote we just open up.
Sure. I wanna know questions first.
I've got shit to do today. In game, I've got shit to do today.
Like your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what
so
I'm imagining now?
yeah.
That fucking Hotel Transylvania. It's like Haha, Jonathan, you are banging my daughter. But it's Frank Fyul.
That's so cursed.
Frank! Cairo, you are banging my daughter!
Jesus.
That's so. That meme is. that meme is so
you
good.
Are banging my daughter.
That meme was so good because after a while, they just started putting that end panel of a random other memes, and it was so good. It'd be like the most random cut to that. Oh god.
Nox, you are banging my daughter.
You're banging my boss.
Nox, you are banging my father.
Santhorpe is a single man, I'll have you know. He has
I was
no
talking
children.
about Frank.
Oh. No, it's definitely Frank and Bonus, we all know.
Bonus, you're banging my father.
God.
Yeah.
So
Let
yeah,
that sink in.
Alright.
yeah, so
Wait,
Oid,
ask
you're
questions.
staring down your boss, who has been looking at you blankly for the past 10 minutes. what do you say?
It's like, oh, so I'll just ask him the question. Like, who are we pawning off the steer to? Because, you know, that's the high-end shit, you know?
It's like, oh, backdoor Jeremy, I get done, you know, I get done lauding your graces over here, and then you forget the biggest deal of our careers.
I was doing backdoor stuff.
I was so focused on that backdoor stuff, you know.
God, the euphemisms are great, huh?
So focused on, you know, taking care of the back door.
Yeah, what's your response to that, bro?
I mean, I feel like, you know, it's just me,
You know, the back door
handling
gets-
the back door. Takes a lot of attention, I'll have you know.
Okay, make me a charisma check.
The charisma check. 7.
Oh, thank fuck.
A 7. All right. So he's like, oh, well, of course, you know, I used to be the backdoor guy myself back in my youth, so I
You know,
understand
backdoor
your
stuff,
plight.
it takes up a lot of CPU.
Yeah. He's like, you know, it's like running Chrome tabs. It's just it sucks all of that CPU up, you know. You know, like, see, I understand. It's like, but you know, as a reminder, we were pawning it off to some you know, some of the natives up in the mountains.
Of course.
God.
Of course.
Oh god.
Gonna give the cavalry a bunch of reflex enhancing drugs and see how well that goes over.
Insert Trail of Tears joke here.
Trail of Steer. Oh, that was a bad one.
You know the only good things that come out of Texas, boys.
Oh god, Trail of Steers.
Oh, God. Trail of Steers and the Trail of Queers.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, chucklefucks.
See, the boss like, yeah, we're trying to sell it off to some of the hillbillies up in the mountains, but I think they said something about having a contact in some corporation over the mountains. So, you know, who really knows? They're kind of the middlemen in all this.
All right, so am I taking the shot?
I mean, I'm just gonna keep, like, carousing, you know. I'm going to slowly become the Golden Thorns gang as I steal all of their faces.
Okay, so I'll just say that you go
So
around.
it's up to you, Cairo, when you want to shatter my dreams.
Don't shatter his dreams yet. Hold on. We gotta make sure he
All right,
has
I'll wait.
all.
I'll wait until he gets all the main characters. So he's got the boss, Exosuit Edward. He's got Backdoor
Name.
Jerry, and then he's got to get Forklift Frank.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that you get everybody. You get all dozen people, all 12 of their faces. It's be 11. Yeah, it'd be 11 plus the boss. So 11 goons.
Does he
and
get
then
the 2 guys out front too?
Yeah, I'll say that he actually goes there for like a smoke, and he gets those 2 guys' face, and like, Backdoor Jerry's, stooping
Hey,
so
what's
low as
up?
to come on over to the front door for once. Big man on campus.
You
over
know,
there.
I gotta remember my roots. Back when
Remember my roots. Get them out.
This gang has the weirdest like promotion
Backstory.
hierarchy. I have to say.
I told you first he was front door Jeremy, right? And then shortly he became forklift Jeremy, and now he's backdoor Jeremy.
Yeah, I mean, at least you have like, a lot of upward mobility in this gang. Apparently.
Alright, since
I
he's
heard
got
they
all
give
the
good
faces-
dentals too.
oh, a good
Since
dental.
he's got all the
Good dental.
faces.
Actually, before you kill these people, while I'm carousing, while I'm acquiring forklift Frank's Ford, I don't remember his name. That guy's face. Do I notice how many barrels of steer are in like the area?
3.
Okay. So there's just 3 barrels of steer?
Yep.
Alright. Sick nasty. Hey Oid, can I take my shot now?
I mean, that's up to you, bro. I'm just gonna keep actually living out the life of Backdoor Jerry until I'm forced not
I
to.
like how his the only name that isn't alliterative, by the way. Like out of the rest of them, but only his isn't.
What is the main boss facing away from me?
You can wait until he is if you want.
You know what? He's already got the face. It's time for a headshot. I'm making a called shot on this.
All right, so that'll be a flat perception. So I was gonna give you advantage for being a surprise round, but flat roll.
Well, I'm
because
also
you're-
elevated. No, I'm also elevated.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily. That's about a weird angle.
Elevation should have a good impact on it.
Yes. Also, the called shot gets canceled out by the fact that you have like plenty of time to aim it up, basically.
That is true.
Yeah, so just make me that.
The also additional fact that I'm elevated. Oh, that's 10, boys.
All right, it's a 10, so that's double damage for the 10 plus double damage for a head. Oh, it's already double damage because that's the same thing. So double damage, whatever the damage is for that rifle. I
How
forget.
many Ds?
I can find out.
Actually, I gotta pull my sheet up too. So
It is 3d100 doubled.
oh. All right, let's see. Let me pull up my rifle. Ahaha. All right. Come on, baby. Woo! So that is a 90, a 50, and a 70.
90, 50, 70 times 2, 420 damage. How ironic.
Non-lethal, by the way.
Hey.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal headshot. Yeah.
Oh,
Non-lethal
God.
308 headshot, for sure. Okay. Now I have to do armor checks for this guy.
This guy has armor in his face?
Well, yeah, it's an
What?
exosuit, bro.
He doesn't have a helmet on in the image.
Look,
Yeah,
man.
but armor doesn't
images
apply to the
don't
whole
always...
body, bro.
Look, man, images can be deceiving, you know?
We'll run this. His damage is 420. His ranged armor is pretty bad, if I remember correctly. His whole armor is pretty bad. Armor is 2. He passed 1 with a 10, so he only takes 320 damage. That is actually 90 left to kill him. Lamau.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He is very badly injured. He is making rolls for unconsciousness at this point. If he hadn't passed that one check, he'd be dead. So, but he is an extra big boy with an exosuit on, and like cerebral planning and stuff like that. So he has plenty of stuff. He's down to 30 HP, so I'll make the check for his unconsciousness right now. Is it a -1? We rolled a 9, so it's fine. He is still conscious. Now we roll initiative.
He's just very badly injured.
Yeah.
So where in terms of me hitting him would I have shot him?
In the head. Back of the head.
Collarbone.
That is an 8. Well, where in terms of the head? Did I hit anything in like vital? Is he like stammering right now?
Yeah, he is. Well, yeah, you did like blow like probably the part of his head like behind the ear, like where your jaw meets your head. Probably got it back there. So his half of his jaw is hanging off by like a thread right now. If you were anybody else, he'd be deceased. So
I got a 8 on my initiative. Oh shit! I gotta roll for Ankh.
8 on the die or 8 in total?
8 on the die.
Okay, that's a
If
total
I got an
of
8 on the total, that'd be pretty bad.
8 plus 5 is 13.
Time to roll for Ankh. Ankh got a 7.
7 plus 8 is 15. Bonus got a 9
Did
on the
I get
die.
the same number?
No, he got 2 higher than you. You got 13, you got 15.
Ah, sick
Bonus
nasty.
rolled a 9 on the dice.
Can they tell where that shot came from? Because
I'll
we're
have them
suppressed.
roll for it on their turn. Bonus got a 15 in total as well.
Actually, something I feel is probably a bit late to ask, but I'll ask it anyway. The real backdoor Jeremy, what weapons that were on his person?
An Odin Security cheap plastic like holdout pistol, like a tiny pistol, basically.
So you're
Okay.
walking in there with heavier armaments than Jeremy had?
I mean, it probably won't be noticeable in the middle of a firefight, but I technically am carrying a different gun.
I mean, hey, no one's gonna notice though.
Well, it's the same holdout pistol that you have, basically.
Oh,
So I mean, if you put like the marksman rifle, they'd be like, how'd you get a VSS? Not that Jeremy.
I was in the dumpster, bro.
Oh, I also get 1 reaction, plus 1 reaction. Nice.
Oh, also, I think some of us get an additional +1 for parallel processing. So
I have
both actually
hand-eye
got a 16.
efficiency. I have hand-eye efficiency and parallel processing.
So you got a 14 in total, so you get a +1 for the parallel processing.
Yes.
Yeah, 9 by the way.
9 plus 7 is 16. So you go. Actually, bonus matches with you, Lamau. Oi, what is your initiative?
6 on the die.
Sace.
I completely forgot that my motorcycle has an LMG on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
completely
it's
forgot about
nowhere near us.
12.
That is true.
Alrighty, so up first is Maze, followed by Bonus, followed by Ankh, followed by Cairo, followed by the Goons, followed by Oid, followed by the Exosuit guy. So Maze, you are up first.
Oh, so Exosuit Man goes last?
Well, you
That's
know,
hilarious.
as you would expect, an industrial exosuit, not very fast.
It's very
Plus,
fast.
he just got
actually.
shot in the face. So.
Nah, getting shot I think increases your speed by like 5. You know.
Yeah, it makes you a little bit deity if you die. You can invest in the speed of light.
Mm-hmm. But what was I gonna
He
do?
is the 5th martyr.
Execute Edward.
I was going to
Kick the door down, I assume.
yeah. Well, I mean, I assume the door is unlocked anyway, so
I mean,
not
yeah, it
much
is, but you still
kicking
want to kick it
down.
down because it's cool, bro. Bonus will get kicked down. You can kick it down.
Well, yeah, we know we're gonna kick down the door,
Sick.
but I'm just saying, like, I don't think a check would be needed since it's
Yeah, no,
unlocked.
it's not. Yeah, it's unlocked. So you kick it open. You are 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, each first 10 feet, isn't it? I think it is each first 10 feet. Yes. So it's 10, 20, 30. You're 30 feet from the end of the hallway between 8 and 9, and then you're another. So you're being total. You would be 45 feet from the nearest person.
So who's the nearest person?
Random goon number 1.
Are there 2 or just 1?
There are many goons.
No, that I can see.
Oh, you can see. Currently, you can see 2 guys for like because you're in the back of the hallway, so your vision's very, tunnel vision. So you can see 2 guys. Like the nearest one is 40 feet away, and then the next one is 50 feet away.
I can shoot like what, twice per action, I think, with the upgrades.
Oh, no, I have to.
I'm
Get
looking
all
at it,
character sheets.
trying to find that.
Let's see.
Yes,
You have,
with an additional, because itchy trigger finger.
yeah, so you can shoot twice with your deagle.
Mm-hmm.
So that is just taking into account the range traveled. So I'll get the rulebook up to keep track of that. So you make me those 2 perception checks. Are you firing both at like 2 at one guy or 1 at each guy?
I think I'll fire 1 at each guy. Do a called shot, 2, because let's see here. With the recoil dampening, that decreases a negative by 1 or some shit like that. Yes, it diminishes the penalty imposed by a gun's recoil by 1.
Recoil. Yes, but that
But I
doesn't.
think it's
Yes,
still
that means
disadvantage.
that yes, so it's advantage.
But
And
not
it's
at
not
a
minus. Not a -1, not a -2. It's at a -2
Yeah,
firing a deagle twice, but it's only -1 disadvantage twice.
Sick nasty.
My
So
lowest
you-
number is a 5, and then
All right, so in that case, then
for
You
the other guy
deal-
it's a 4.
you deal 3d12 times 10 plus 2d100 for the friction inductive ammunition because they're medium range. Well, they're close range, but no, they're short
Plus
range.
what?
So it's 3d12 times 10 plus 2d100 doubled because it's called shots.
Does a 4 hit?
Yes. You also get a +1 for your. You don't have that, do you? Oh, you do. The targeting suite. So you do an additional +1 anyway.
Wait, so that means... Oh, yeah, that's right. We figured out I have no minus rolls
Oh
because
yeah, because of the
2
because of the
pluses.
targeting suite. Yeah.
So that's a 5 and a 6 then.
Yeah. So those both definitely pass.
So is the guy gonna survive a 399 unless you want me to round up to a 400, and the other guy is like 305 or 310, depending if
Did
you
you-
want
did
me to round or not.
Double those shots.
I know.
So over 700 damage dealt to both of those people. Great. See, this is why bionics are good. That could take out like a
Nerf
like a-
Deagle, please.
Yeah, that could
We
take out.
did
We did nerf the Deagle too. We
Oh,
lowered
yeah.
its max damage by like 80. So, just that Nox has a bunch of bonuses and also has good luck as a person. So, So yeah, so you kick the door down. You know, just standing in the doorway. You just bam, first shot blows the first guy's head like a water balloon. Bam, second shot right afterwards pops the guy's head like a water balloon. 2 men are dead. That is your
I
first
find
action.
funny that Okay. I think the next if it's broadcasted, would I know if there's anyone
I fire
to
my musket. It hits the first man in the chest.
Yeah.
He's dead on sight.
I use the grape shot and then the cannon.
I have to resort to the cannon at the top of the stairs loaded with grape shot.
on that hallway, since everything I know that the forklifts would be to my right or the map's left. So I think I'll stack up like so I'm aiming into 5 instead
Okay.
of 6.
All right. So
Ace
how
smart.
far forward do you move? Like 30 feet to get to the end of the hallway, or
Not the end of the hallway. I think if anything, it just like well, what is it? 10? I guess that would be like 10 feet, 5, 10, 15. The end of that miniature little doorway, if that makes sense. Like you see where 9 is and you see that blue desk, I'd be at the end of there.
okay.
Or-
Yeah, so that's 15 feet. Yeah. Okay, so you move 15 feet up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't reveal anybody else that you can see. That's your turn. Bonus's turn. Bonus is going to. What's his movement like? I think it's 30 feet. Bonus is 30 feet. So he's going to move to the very end of the hallway, so we can now see the exosuit guy and the like 5 other goons in area 5. Now I get to look at his many abilities.
His 4 deagle shots.
No, only 2 because he doesn't have your trigger finger yet.
It's shoot. Okay.
Yet.
Yeah, that's a nice upgrade. Is getting the trigger fingers. But he is dual wielding deagles, which means he looks cooler than you do anyway. So.
Well, he gets 4 shots anyway, because 2 shots with each.
Yeah, but he moved, so his first action is
That's why I said that.
yeah. So he runs up. First action. Second action. Should he finish off the boss?
Secure the kill.
I mean, are we gonna do A2 Brute or?
Yeah, I kind of want to do Et tu Brute, so he's gonna spare the boss. He would just shoot at 2 of the random goons. So that's 2 perception checks, each with a minus. I should have +1 rather.
Oh, you should definitely call over the boss. Be like, I'll cover you.
You get him out, suddenly you stab in the back, literally. So bonus rolled 2 8s plus 1 is 2 9s, but definitely hits.
Damn.
It's 3d12 times 10. Alrighty. First guy takes 170 damage. He's very dead. Second guy takes 180 damage. Is also very dead. So bonus, walks past Nox, holding his 2 guns up by his head. Steps into the main room. Extends both arms and at an acute angle. Bang bang, simultaneous gunshots. 2 more goons fly backwards with giant holes in their torsos. That's bonus's turn. Up next is Unk on the roof.
All right.
I find that amazing. He
At
did
this point,
what I
at this
did.
point, the 2 guys outside have heard the gunshots and will move inside on their turn. By the way, so.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll have Ankh move over to the skylight near 6.
Okay, that's 1 action, only like 10 feet, 15 feet.
How many times can he shoot in a single turn?
4, I believe.
4. How many people can Ankh see?
The forklift man.
Just the forklift guy?
Yeah, he's the only one in area 6. So.
Okay, he's gonna position himself and... No, wait! wouldn't the guy? Oh no, they came in by 5. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'd be able to make that shot. He's gonna position himself in such a way where he doesn't hit the barrels, but he's gonna take one shot at that angle down on the forklift guy.
Okay, you trying to shoot at the vehicle or at the driver?
The driver.
Okay, you don't get disadvantage from this because it's an open cabin forklift. So
Nice.
you get a disadvantage. So just give me a perception check.
Ooh, it's spicy 9.
All right, that's 4d100 damage.
3 and 4. Two 90s,
Okay, he's dead.
a 40, and a 30.
That was a total of 250 damage.
Shit.
So yeah, so no, I'll just ching, 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 runs along the
No,
roof.
it's only one shot. It's only
Yeah,
one
so
shot,
yeah,
so it's just-
that's him running. It's him trotting along, and then he
Ah.
kind of leans over the spotlight, and then bang, he fires one shot of his AP LMG, and it pierces the window, and it pierces right through the back of the guy's spine, and it blows his like rib cage and his like chest cavity all over the steering wheel of the forklift. And in his dying breath, as forklift Frank bleeds out because he's now missing a heart. His head like falls on the horn of the forklift, and as he his head rests on
What are
it.
his last words?
His final words are now I can be one with the forklift, and then he dies.
His heart is now integrated with the forklift.
Forklift cult. So he's dead.
Sickness.
That was the fun enemy he was gonna have you guys fight, by the way. It was the forklift. So great, you've killed him before I could use his fun abilities.
Hey, what can I say, man? We
I
came
had-
in to wreck shit.
I had a whole vehicle stats for the forklift. he could
Oh my god! We better clean house. We're stealing
crime
this guy's
forklift.
forklift,
Crime
bro.
forklift.
Yes, yes.
He has. I can tell you his abilities before we move on. His
sure.
abilities are spin me right round, where he spins the forklift and he hits people that are adjacent to him. And then he has another ability which is called fork, where he just charges somebody with the forklift spears that are sharpened, and he impales you.
Oh God! It's like the first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
He gets knocked off the forklift, and the forklift spins and impales him.
Mm-hmm.
We could rule this city, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. So yeah, that's the forklift stuff. It's pretty cool. Its stats suck, minus its health, which is pretty good. Because it's a forklift. And not a
I
car.
don't know, bro.
I contemplated putting a flamethrower on the forklift, but I decided not to. Didn't have time to read the stats for it.
It's a good thing I didn't shoot that propane tank on the back.
You could have, and it could have blown up, but
That would have
No,
also
we're
destroyed the pier, though.
No, what are
true.
you talking about? We're having a forklift, crime forklift. There we go.
The crime forklift.
the felony forklift. There it is.
Yes. I'm telling you, after this mission, we're gonna call Xanthorpe, be like, I need you.
I know
to
you've
make
already
a-
moved the mech for us, but can you move a forklift back to right side
We've got
for
the
us?
crime car. We've got the crime car, the Merc
The rent a
mech,
crime.
The Merc mech
Rent a
and the
crime
felony
car.
forklift.
felony forklift.
Yep.
It's the felony fleet now. That's what it is.
It's
Or
the misdemeanor
or
fleet.
the Anarchy Armada. That's a better name.
Yes. Yes.
God.
All right.
So yeah,
What's it up to
Forklift
now?
Man is dead. That's Ank's turn. It is. It's Pharaoh's turn. Yes.
Nice. Nice. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Those two guys that came in.
They haven't come in yet. They're outside still. At 3. You can
Okay,
move
they're-
over and shoot at them.
At the door?
Yeah, they've heard the gunshots. And they're like, they've dropped their glow sticks and they're like, we gotta get inside. Something's happening.
Is there anybody I can see at 5 or 4?
Yeah, there's the one guy over in 4, and then there's the... There's four normal goons, plus the big boss man in... No, that's wrong. Because Nas killed 2 guys. The most killed 2 guys. So there's 2 normal goons in area 5, plus the very, very badly injured boss. And then there's the other guy in area 4.
Well, we're leaving the boss for Kode, right?
Yeah, for Wade.
For the
Okay.
nasty twist.
Brutus, no.
So yeah,
All
other than
right,
the boss,
so-
there are 2 goons in 5 and 1 in 4, plus the 2 guys in 3. And that's it.
Let me check. Let me check my sniper rifle stuff. Do 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 do. You know what? Yeah, I'll move over to 3.
Okay, so you spend your movement walking over across the roof. You can see the 2 guys as they pull out. One of them pulls out a machete, and the other guy pulls out a pistol, and they begin to make their way inside. You can try to shoot one of them if you want.
I'll shoot the guy with the pistol. Because the guy
Okay.
with the machete, he's gonna go into the building and just get melted anyway.
Dabs bonus and kills him.
Yeah, he cuts his head off in one fell swoop. Alright, so make me that perception check against the pistol guy.
I also realized I get a +1 to this check because I have the sniper scope on it.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the... Let me look. Snipper scope is very long and farther ranges, so you don't get the bonus for it. Do you do targeting suite?
I do have targeting suite.
Then... Yeah, wait, do you?
No, wait.
No, you don't.
Do I? No, I have the dual processing and the parallel processing and hand-eye.
Yeah, so you don't get a +1. But you don't get a -1 either, so just a straight roll.
Oh, sick nasty. Sick nasty. Oh, fuck. I rolled a little too aggressively there. New dice.
You
That
eat
is-
your die.
An 8. I did yeet my die.
Okay, an 8. That definitely passes. Roll damage, 3 to 100.
3, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. Sick nasty. Oh, this guy might be dead. So 190 and 20.
210,
Just one
very
guy.
dead. So, yeah, you walk up, you just like, CS:GO hip fire with an op, and just take that guy out.
Now watch this op down mid.
Yeah, you just gun him down. It goes right through like between his shoulder blades and out his like abs. They're at such a high angle, and he falls over very dead. And his buddy's like, "No, front door
Front door Fred.
front door Fred, no." And he's like,
does
"I'm
his
gonna..."
body ragdoll like CS:GO?
Yeah, of course. And front door Fred's buddy, front door.
Not front door Fred.
Yes, not front door Fred. He sees Cairo and he swears a vow of vengeance against you. He's gonna
Yeah, good luck getting me, nerd.
He's gonna run all the way around the building if he has to get to you. So that's your
Good
turn.
luck, nerd.
In that case,
You got to place the claymore, bro.
it is the enemy's turn. So not front door Fred is gonna spend his full turn moving around the building to get to you. So he goes. He can move.
Can I see him running around the building?
Yeah, you see him run down that staircase on the front porch and book it around the left side of the building.
All right,
Uh,
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna wait for this.
Okay.
I'd like to see him try. I want to see him get close to me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He doesn't actually make it that far. Actually, no, is it? If I screwed up, no, I think I have screwed up the distances here. I think it is 5 feet each. Lamau. So in that case, since it is 5 feet, I'll say, yeah, actually it is 5 feet. Bruh. So in that case, it is 5 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I have.
35, 40.
Oh no! I have one whole round to prepare for him to come up here.
Well, it's gonna take him like 3 combat rounds to get to you.
I'll wait.
He's
I
very
will
far
wait.
away. So he uses it by booking it over. Then there's the one guy by the 4-wheeler. He's going to move 15 feet up to like that lip where the floor gets higher. He's gonna take cover behind there. And then he's going to he has no range weapon. He's a mechanic, so he's just gonna wait there for a second. Who else is left? The 2 guys.
Just the boss.
Those are 2 guys with
Guys
the
to the
boss.
boss.
So those 2 guys, one of them has a Mac 11, a sci-fi SMG, and the second guy, the sawed-off
Got
shotgun.
7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s. The shit's
Let's see. Who would? I think sawed-off guy would probably try to shoot at bonus because bonus is the closer one. So this is a perception check at a -2 because double barrels are incredibly inaccurate.
There's also a chance that it doesn't even do anything to him.
It's
Depending
true.
on what range he's at, the pellets could just like tap him and bounce
Yeah, and I
off.
think, so the guy Goon got a 5, -2 is a 3. So no, he fails. So this Goon draws. Actually, I think they're all sitting. They were sitting, and this Goon, knocks and bonus burst him with the deagles, opening fire with 50 caliber AEs, doming people left and right. This guy, he reaches underneath one of the drug tables, and he pulls out a sawed-off covered in duct tape from underneath the table, and he aims it at bonus, and he's like, and he screams, and then he pulls the trigger, and it misses. All the pellets just kind of like silhouette bonus, just go around
Form a
him.
perfect outline.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, like an Acme skit.
Perfect human-shaped outline.
Yeah. So that's that guy's turn. Second guy's turn with the Mac 11. He's going to fire at Nox, I think. So that's 5 shots. Nox has to move to get into view. Nox, but even then, Nox will still be technically in like half cover. That's a -2 to each shot, plus the -2 for the gunshots. So it's -4. This guy has to roll a 9 or above to hit you.
Jesus.
That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail. And that's a crit fail. This guy rolled in total a 0, 2 -1s, and -3. So those bullets spray like a Mac
And then
11
on the
should.
last shot,
Yeah, he
his
jams the gun,
explodes.
and he's like, nuts.
Oh. It's like that moment of realization where your gun jams, and it's like as soon as you hear the click,
You're
Nox
like,
just pulls up. Uh-oh.
Yep. That's all of their turns, because the forklift guy is unfortunately deceased. Now it is Oid's turn. It
Kill
is
the
back
boss.
to our-
Finally,
back to our
it's time.
Jeremy.
All right.
I
Well,
mean,
you
you
know.
don't even really need to run over to him. You can just walk over and just... No, you should stab him.
What?
28
With
times.
what?
Your hand.
With the forklift.
Oh.
She even have the
Oh, man.
strength.
No, man, just take a spoon from the break room.
Get one of the used needles from outside.
Yeah.
Give him AIDS before you kill him.
Give him
Well, now
bloodlust.
I'm gonna stab him with a hypodermic needle.
Bloodlust.
Yeah, bro. Give him a shot of bloodlust. Oh my god. I mean, he'd still be on the brink of death at that point, but he would be very dangerous on the brink of death.
I think you should hit him with a barrel of steer.
That's a terrible idea.
Bludgeon him with the barrel of drugs.
We're getting paid for that steer. I hope you know.
Yeah, I don't want to damage the product,
right.
bro. I don't want to get blood on it.
You're right. You're right.
It raised questions from like, guys, why is there human brain all over the bottom of this barrel of steer? And you're like, don't
Oh.
question that.
Don't worry about it.
Requisition
just-
issues.
You could just gently pull his jaw off.
Gently pull his jaw.
Walk
Yeah.
up. Here comes the airplane. Shoves a gun in his
comes
mouth.
the airplane.
Kablam!
I just
Well-
realized we.
Well, what are we doing, boys? Am I doing the bloodlust, or am I just gonna like, I don't
No,
know, gun him
no.
down?
No
Just-
bloodlust.
Make
Just
it,
a
make, it
joke.
the most, make it the most demoralizing kill you can.
You put the gun between your legs and thrust your hips and pull the trigger like that.
You should shift to another copy of yourself, and then
What?
be like, "It was all a ruse. I lied to
No.
you.
It
I
was
was
me,
never
Edward."
Jerry." You should shift
No.
to him and be like, "It was me."
Make him go crazy before he dies. You'd be like, "What is happening?" And you gun him down.
Proceeds to miss the shot.
Oh, no, that'd be hilarious.
Walk
But-
over, change yourself to look like him, and then like give this long monologue.
Oh, that would be a
Honest
sick
hubris.
psyop.
I'm
I
telling
think
you,
I'm
bro.
gonna do that. You know, I'm going to approach Exosuit Edward, and I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, boss, but this is the way it had to be. You see,
It's just
I
business.
was never content being backdoor Jeremy. I've always had my eye on the prize.
Exosuit Jeremy.
Exosuit Jeremy, you're just a stepping stone on my way to being the leaders of the Golden Thorns. Or Thorns, whatever the name of the game was. Honestly,
Under
forgot.
my rule,
You
we
know,
will be
doing
known
backdoor work, it really
as
takes a toll on your
Golden
mind.
Horn.
It really
Back to what I was saying. It's about time we had new management. And that's when I change into Exosuit Edward.
And he looks at you and he's like, "No, not you, backdoor, no, Jeremy, no, please, no, my right hand man, you were like that guy who helped Achilles out and then died, but you didn't die, but I'm the one who's dying. That too, Brute.
And I'm like, yeah, that's right. It's poetic, almost.
Are you Brutusing me right now?
How could you do this to me, backdoor Jeremy? Me.
How could you Brutus me?
You see, you thought I was watching your back door, but secretly, I only had my own.
He's like, "No, my back door is unguarded." it's
My new
Go on.
associate.
Go on. You have to do it. You start making more backdoor jokes.
yeah.
about it.
The exorcist guy
Now
looks
look
at
you.
looks
Your
at Knox and
back door is
bonus.
wide open.
Yeah, he's like, they came in my back door. How could you let that happen? Oh my god.
You see, Edward, it was me.
You.
It was me, Edward. You.
This whole time, I've been
all
planning
along.
to knock down your back door hard and fast. You never saw it coming.
You're gonna feel it now. And then you
Either.
pull him away.
Blast him up the ass.
Alright, how do you finish him off then?
While he's, you know,
Kick to the back door.
truly shocked, I use my superior agility and I dash around behind him. And, you know, of course, it's got to be an execution in the ass.
Barrel right between the cheeks.
Alright, I'm gonna roll armor. I'm just gonna let this happen. I'm just gonna. I just gave up. This character is gonna.
Barrel
She's.
firmly between the cheeks.
I spent like a half an hour earlier today making this character. It's. I'm accepting his demise. So you just walk up, you know, gun right up there, and you blow him away, and he is deceased.
Right in the back door.
Yeah.
You never saw it coming.
So he perishes.
Oh,
I can take him off the initiative counter now. Whew.
Is it back to
Dear.
turn already?
There are tears in my eyes. Yes, it is back to turn order. There are 3 whole enemies left.
Can I see all 3 of them?
Yes, one of them has half cover, and then 2 of them have no cover.
So, the 2 with no cover. I'm just gonna straight up shoot him.
All right, give me 2 perception checks. At
I
no
think
minus.
because. Ooh, yeah, no minus. Straight up 2. An 8
Okay.
and a 5.
All right, those both pass. Your ranges will only be. Yeah, you're definitely too close for anything. So yeah, you're only like 50 feet away. So yeah, so you just do your 3d12 times 10 damage.
260 and 230.
They're both very dead. You just, bang and bang, and you put 2 rounds, well, yeah, 1 round into each of their chests. You blow off the first guy's like arm with one of the shots, and the second guy, the sawed-off shotgun guy, you just kind of, shoot him right in the abdomen, and you blow chunks of his spinal column out his back.
Nice. And what about that half cover guy? Can I hit him or no?
You can, yes. He is 5. 20, he's 25 feet away, so it doesn't cross any range distances or any range bands.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Was it for
I
the
know what
half
I'm gonna
cover
do.
now?
Yes,
know what
half
I'm gonna
cover is at a
do.
-2.
Okay. Perception check. That's what's the word I was looking for? 5. And this is already -2 and a 4
Okay.
because I rolled
Uh,
a 7 and a 6.
Alright, yeah, see those both hit. You can bother rolling damage for both of those. He's just dead. You shoot the ground that he's like the concrete that he's sitting behind, and the bullets go through the concrete and hit him in the face, and he dies.
There's
Yeah,
probably like what, one guy left?
there's nobody left.
The outside guy.
Oh, yeah, there's the one
outside
outside guy. Yeah.
But I'm gonna be the final boss for this guy.
All right, so I'll say that we all, pass our turns until we let the final guy. He makes it around with his machete. He climbs the staircase. He makes it onto the roof. That means that he would be.
I'm gonna duel this guy with my
20,
sword.
25, 30, 35, 40.
If
He's
you
45
lose
feet
this,
away from
I'll
you.
laugh my ass
So
off.
he runs up to you, and he gets to like 10 feet away, and he's like, "You killed the front door, Fred. You
You're
must
right.
pay for your crimes."
You're right. I did kill him, and it felt good. And I'll sling my sniper rifle and hit the release on my sword, and bring my arm shield out.
So he's like, for Freddy, and then he charges at you.
All right. Can I do my reaction on this?
Yes, you can attempt to dodge.
Can I actually counter on this?
Is that an ability you have?
Well, I mean, I have the 2 reactions.
You are a trained combatant in hand-to-hand combat, so no, you cannot
I am.
counter.
Oh,
You can dodge
Alright.
though.
I'll dodge and then I'll ready my attack.
His machete is because it's a short sword, so you can attack 2 times. So
He can attack 2 times.
yeah, so it takes both of your dodges or both of your reactions to avoid his strikes.
Okay, that's fine.
2 agility checks.
All right. 7 and a 10.
Yeah, so he comes at you swinging a big overhead strike, and you block it with your buckler shield, and you deflect it, and then he comes around with a left to right swipe, and you bring up your built-in blade and you block it.
No, I don't have a
You
built-in
get your
blade.
External sword.
My katana.
Yeah, so you block his incoming swipe. It is your turn.
I'm gonna try and deliver a swipe right across the throat. Try and cut his head off.
Alrighty. That would be with a sword. He can dodge. You can't
I
make
have
two
two
attacks.
actions, correct?
You can make 2 attacks per action because it's a long sword.
Okay, so I'll swipe once, and if I miss, I'll swipe again.
He fails the dodge, actually.
Oh, sick.
I should mention, by the way, while this is going on, I'm straight up checking those bodies.
Okay. Yeah, so that is for you. That'd be 1d100 plus your bare hands damage. Also 1d100. 200 damage.
Sick. Oof. 170 on the dice.
Oh yeah. So you deflect his first attack with your buckler. You block the second one with your katana, and then you just like spinning like back fist with the sword, and you just whoosh, and his head comes clean off, and it flies through the air.
Can I do a little coup de grace moment and kick it?
Yeah. So you kick him, and like a samurai move, like you cut his head off, and the head falls over, and the body falls over, and like after like a couple seconds, then this like fountain of blood just like poof, sprays from his neck stump, and he is very deceased. Combat is over.
Nice.
Yes, those bodies,
I'll- I'll clean the blade and then do the cool sheath thing.
Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, I think we can end this episode here.
Alright, yeah, sure. Alright, guys. Well, if you liked that episode, let us know. You know what to do. I'm not gonna hound you for it. I'm tired of saying it. So, yeah. Thank you for joining us on Quest for the Core.